Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good midnight, wherever you are from. And welcome. Once again, we've been missing this. Welcome to NCR Racing's Anti-Gravity Racing League 2955. Everybody in the chat.
Everyone.
Everybody in the chat, welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Frozen is already here. Cloud is already here. Echo. Hello, Echo. Echo, you are also there. Hatchhammer's Thunderwolf is there. Faye is there. So is Tai Pao and Papa Juzu. And DashMaster is also there. Guys, welcome. We've been missing this. Let me introduce you to the people who have been missing these good times. In the middle of the screen, the presiding officer of NCR Racing, also representing the Southern Cross Alliance and the Oceania. Echobit.
Hello everyone, it's good to be back. It has been a while since we have live streamed Crux Cup. Feels like yesterday, but here we are now running GravLev races for the community. We have an incredible lineup of races for you to enjoy. Hope you like it. Sit back, grab a drink, have something nice to eat. Let's get into some fun grav racing.
There is Cruz in the chat on the house. Please enjoy. Some of those bottles are empty. Not my fault. If you have any problems, if some dehydration still doesn't go away, please submit a complaint on the spectrum. We might not get back to you. After Echo, we have our good friend from the States who loves to go to races, and we love to talk about Formula One, DashMaster, the speed guy.
Well, good morning, everyone, from the good old US of A. I'm so excited to get into some GravLev racing today. My first time out with the Crux Cup was amazing, and this is going to be incredible. If you ever wanted to know what happens if Marc Marquez could shoot at Valentino Rossi with a laser repeater, you're about to find out in the next 30 minutes. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, I can't beat that intro. That was good. That was good, Dash. That was really good.
I can't say I got that one off the head. I did practice that one a little bit.
Dude, talking about Valentino Rossi, nothing can beat that. Okay, so enjoy the fun. Space Coder's there, and Jellyhead Maid is here with the dancing bees, which has a lot of history. That emoji is pretty much on its way to being inducted in the Hall of Fame of emojis, if that thing ever existed. So today we are here for the first race in the Anti-Gravity Racing League 2955. We have 3 races in the upcoming next including this weekend and then the upcoming 2 weekends. So today we are here for the ASTER class. The ASTER class is the combat class, and DashMaster will tell you more about it now.
So this is, as I said at the start, this is the combat class. Racers are going to be racing and shooting at each other the entire time. We've got 2 races of 30 minutes each this evening, and can't wait to see how things go tonight. It's my first time with combat racing. I'm excited.
Combat racing is very, very good. This is the second year of Anti-Grav. I know that because I participated in the first one. I was motivated after doing Mountains of Mayhem, and Echo was very inspirational, and I participated. I came second, I think, in my class, and NeoJet came first, and that was the beginning of the whole meme of Neo needs to die. And he's racing tonight. And I will be here in the commentary box still saying it. You need to die, Neo. He knows it. Don't worry about it. It's no hate. We like each other quite a lot. We were actually teammates last weekend in a race. So yes, it's a combat race. If you shoot Last year it didn't make much difference, but this year if you shoot each other, you actually slow down your opponent quite a lot. You don't really, yeah, you don't actually kill them, Dash, but you slow them down quite a lot. So there is a lot of strategy because we did practice it in sim racing, and as we progress, Echo will definitely tell us more about it. We will talk more about this, but let's have a look at the track where this race is taking place. That's the Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit track made by Echobit. Over.
Welcome to the Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit. Racers, start your engines.
Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit is not far from the spawn point at 100 degrees on your compass. Cross on the left side of the pillar in the ocean to begin. The first checkpoint is an island straight ahead. Go around it and follow the land on your left. For a lap to be valid, you must not cut through any trees on the circuit, but going over rocks and land is okay. Your next checkpoint are two small islands off the shore. Pass between both of them. There's another pylon just offshore. Pass on the right of its antenna. After the pylon, you're looking for a lone island made from a crater. Pass on the left, following its natural curve. Same again with this small island. Pass on the right to complete the S-bend. Next, look for a larger island in the distance and aim to go around it on the left. Two islands make up the next checkpoint. Pass between them and turn left until you see a gap of water and start a gentle right turn. One more island to pass around a second cluster of small trees back into open ocean. Next is an S-bend around an ocean pylon and a small island. Aim for the left of the next island and keep going straight for a while. You're looking for a pylon on the shore with a small island just offshore next to it. Pass around the small island on the left. This next section is called the weave, where you must weave between islands and a lagoon before taking a sharp left back out into open ocean. Two small islands make up the next checkpoint. Pass between them and take a left towards the beached pylon. Next is a brutal hairpin before the beached pylon to the right. Be careful not to black out. Head back out onto the ocean and go around these two small islands. Now you're on the home stretch back to the finish line. First, take a ride around this crater island following the curve of the terrain. Then pass on the left of the pylon to begin another lap. This completes the circuit of the Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit. This track was made for all Star citizens. Race together by visiting enzaracing.com. Enza Racing would like to thank the following.
You see, yes, this is a very, very cool track as Jelly is talking about. And Neo is there. I'm trying to remind Neo what happened last year in the anti-grav race. That was the birth of the meme, die, Neo, die. Yes. And it is definitely giving the MotoGP vibes, just like DashMaster made that very cool reference earlier. My favorite section is the Weave, guys. Oh, I keep getting new invites. I'm accepting them all, guys. I don't know. And I need to ready up? I'll ready up. Okay, so back again. There's a little bit different this year, like the way we are running the race. There's some very cool changes. The long and short of it is that this time the team result is more important. I'll let Echo explain that to you guys.
So the format for this is 2 racers make a team, and each bike in the ASTER class must be raced at least once. So there's 230 combat races today in this event. 1 racer on a unique bike at a time. It's really similar to the Crux Cup 24 hour. We got a lot of positive feedback around having unique chassis. So including that, race teams can decide who will race in which race. So we don't know until they jump in there. And we get started on the grid of race 1. Who and which team will be up first. So that's the kind of racing you can expect to see in the ASTER racing class. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
This kind of throws a little bit of twist in the race, doesn't it, Dash?
It definitely does, especially with the 2 bikes that we're going to be using. The Origin X1 has the size 1 laser repeater and a shield. Meanwhile, the Mirai Pulse has a size 2 Gatling laser and no shield. So it's going to be interesting to see who decides to ride in which race. That shield could be the difference maker, but it's only size 0. So it's not like you're going to be able to tank a lot of hits, and a size 2 Gatling laser does a lot of damage. So it's going to be interesting to see who picks what and what strategies racers employ. Do you want to be the chaser, or do you want to be the one being chased in a combat race? Personally, I'd rather be the one getting to use the gun. So
that's the
Hell
like
yeah.
different thoughts on that. Like, yeah, like some. I mean, the real secret is, as Neo said earlier, not to die. If you crash, that puts you back so much on the lap. Like
Yes.
it's a very long lap. And if you die, especially closer to the finish line, it puts you at such a disadvantage. So not dying is the secret formula. So let's see who doesn't die that often. Herbie in the chat. Q Quelser Prime is in the chat playing Fox. Who did I miss? Rentier Reach. A few people been saying hello. RTDU, hello. Monsieur.
Welcome everyone.
Digis 77. Welcome everybody. Dai is there. Welcome. Chio is also in the chat. We have launched the lobby. I am inside the lobby right now. The racers are taking their grid positions. And now is a very good time to have a look at what are the prizes that the NZ Racing will be giving out for this race. Echo, if you will. So the prizes for the 3rd place, you get 2 of any pledge in the Gravlev paints on the bikes. 2nd prize is 2 of the any pledge of 2955 racing suits, because there are 2 teammates. That's why the number 2. And the 1st prize, Vicolo has kindly sponsored this, 2X Atlas Geos.
Nice. Those Atlas Geos are a lot of fun, especially with the update with the Geos that have the Panther repeaters on them. Got to use those on the Worm last week with FRD, the new org that I'm with, and it is a lot of fun going after that giant worm in that thing. Gives a lot of Ripley in Aliens vibes.
Oh, you said it, man. That's what I've been saying all this time. Echo can tell you. We do the Valakar mission with the Aurora Southern Cross Alliance, and this is all I talk about. This feels like Headley's Hope, right? This feels like the Aliens movie. This is totally that vibe. And talking about Atlas Geo, yes, it's good, but you know what's good? Echo will tell you, make a jumpy and shoot.
Jumpy, shooty, acty. It's so much fun. Definitely go and trade in with your banner as soon as you potentially win the 1st place today. The Atlas Geo up for grabs today.
So those are the prizes for today. Those are pretty awesome prizes. And every single team today will walk away with one of these prizes because we have 3 teams competing today. So in total, we have 6 different racers who will be competing. And the grid will be formed very, very soon. Right now, we should talk about the grid positions. Who is starting where? If we can have a graphic, here we go. So let's start with the 3rd team that is starting. Why don't you take that, Dash?
Well, the 3rd team that is starting will be Sire Racing Team, a Spanish community racing team. NeoJet will be on the X1 Force, and Riki Tiki will be on the Pulse. Fastest lap goes to NeoJet in the X1 Force with a 3-minute 50.783. Riki Tiki ran a 3:55.283 for a combined time for 7 minutes 46.066 to get them 3rd on the grid. Let's move up to grid position 2, and that is 3rd. And I think Lens will have a relation with this group, the Top Hanger Interstellar Racing Department, with Wayne DC on the X1 Force and the Space Coder on the Pulse. Tier 2 combined qualifying result of 12 minutes 27 seconds, with Wayne going faster at 3 minutes 58 in time trial. Best qualifying time 3 minutes 56.467. And Coder in Pulse on the time trial ran 4 minutes 32.5 on his qualifying effort. And
That's
on
right.
the pole, Rum Runners, a racing division of Sanguis Luna, with Liquid Prime on the Pulse and View Knightsman on the X1 Force. Time trial lap for Liquid Prime was at 3:59.933. The best qualifying time for Dew was a 3:57, ran a 4-minute 1 time during the time trial, and then achieved a Tier 2 combined qualifying result 11 minutes 58 seconds 0.829. And I'm not surprised that we are racing and there's a Sanguis Luna team on the pole.
That's so right. The fearsome logo. I don't know what logo they're using for Rum Runners because I know the Sanguisman logo is pretty awesome. And I think there's a little bit of a typo there because it's not Top Hanger Interstellar Racing Department. It is actually Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Department, which is still okay because the acronym is 3rd. That's we are okay with it. We're just for fun.
Intergalactic. I remember that. There's so many words in the acronym.
Guys, this is just for fun. We made up this team. Wayne DC is our team leader, and the Space Coder is racing literally because I pushed him and willed him to do this. So I am going to be his slave for the next 2 months. That's the secret there. But yeah, this is just a shout out to the machinima that I do, Top Hanger. We have done 3 episodes of that. So it's just a cool shout out to that. We love doing racing quite a lot. And as Herbie has said, we really want 3rd not to be 3rd today. Hey, Yonok is here in the chat. Welcome, Yonok. Omelette de fromage. Monsieur, mademoiselle, merci. Comme ça va? I've been learning French. Wow, how good is that?
Nice.
And now, I love to chat, but there's something very important. The way this grid position has been decided, very unique this year. There was a qualifying race, and we also had time trials on a CR. Echo, why don't you just tell us a little bit about that?
So just briefly for everyone, we had a tiered qualifying system this year. We're trialing this in response to feedback for Cruxcam. And if it goes well here, it will propagate to the rest of our events, where we had a time trial round where we collected a week's worth of time trials, and that would get you a tier 1 grid position at the back of the grid. Or you could turn up to the live qualifying race where you could place a fastest time there with your team, and that would earn you a tier 2 qualifying position at the front of the grid. But if you just did one or the other, you had the option. You would just earn a tier 1. So Sire and a tier 1 qualifying, that's why they're 3rd. And then the 3rd and the Rum Runners team, not to be confused with 3rd and 2nd, 3rd is meant to be in 2nd, they earned a tier 2 qualifying time, so they're at the front of the grid today. So that is how that was all sorted out. Very cool format.
This was
I
very
think
well
that
done.
acronym's gonna trip some folks up today.
Which one? Third?
Third. Yeah.
I love it, doesn't it? We put a lot of effort coming up with the acronym. The race grid has been formed. They are actually ready to race. I'm actually inside the game right now trying to scan my targets so that I know who is who. The grid is ready. We are good to go. The chat is ready. Yonik is ready in the chat, and he's asking, are you French? No accent at all. Perfect. Yeah, that's right, right? I'm just like, nailed it. But I can't speak any more French. Welcome to everybody. And this is the first race. We will do 30 minutes of racing. Then we will jump into the next phase of 30-second racing. First, because every single team is made of 2 racers, the teams have decided who will be racing first. And right now, let me tell you guys who is racing for which team. Starting in the back, in the 3rd position, I think that's Die Knightsman. He is starting in an X1. In 2nd position for Top Hanger Racing Team, it is the Space Coder starting on a Pulse. And in the number 1 position, it's Neojet for Saya Racing, flying or piloting or driving or riding X1. So this is the first race. The second race, their team partners will come up with their own bikes. So that's the grid right now. Echo, let me know when we are ready to go for the race.
Well, dude, so Gentleman Jess, our race director, has issued the 2-minute start warning. We're about to get underway with the Anti-Gravity Racing League ASTER combat race. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen, and look forward to some nasty combat and some incredible racing from our players today.
This will be good. Yeah, Die Knightsman, the Space Coder, and Neojet. I think I said it wrong. Neojet is in 3rd. Yeah, Neojet is in 3rd, Space Coder in 2nd, and Die Knightsman is number 1 position. So that's the order. Yeah, I swapped Neo and Die Knightsman. Well, they will be swapping during the race, I'm pretty sure. Have you done much anti-grav racing, Dash?
I have not, but I do have an anti-grav bike, and they are a lot of fun. Said last time, gotta be careful with them around Hurston because the cactuses are collidable, and I found that out a couple of times the hard way. But especially, I have a Mirai Pulse. It is a quick little thing, and especially when you're low to the ground, it is moving. It really has that good sense of speed that a good anti-grav bike should have.
Man, Mirai knows how to make their bikes look pretty. They are beautiful. They at least know where to put the stickers. And if anybody here is interested in racing your bikes or racing your buggies or your ships, the link is there, nzracing.com in the chat. Go over there. There are plenty of events coming up in the future. There's always something on the horizon with NZ Racing, so feel free to come over there even if you don't want to race. We are always looking for staff. And the more people join, the better for us. So, you know, I think we love participation. This is all community oriented. Echo puts a lot of effort in, but it's a lot of staff, a lot of logistics. Everybody goes in there, and it's good vibes all around, basically.
It is amazing. It is an amazing social event to be part of. Any org can join in, any content creator. If you want to be part of this, be part of the event team, you don't have to be into racing. Maybe you just want to help out with camera work, do some race time and race officiating. Reach out to us. Come and join the NZ Racing Discord and start participating with us, because it's just an incredible, unique aspect of Star Citizen that we love to do together, and we invite you. It looks like they're just about to get underway here. Here we go with the green flag.
Yep, green, green, green. We're underway.
Okay, the race has actually started. Nothing has changed much. Oh, Neo just hit the first island, actually. And Space Coder has overtaken Neojet on lap number 1. Let me tell you quickly that we have Oleg Lime, Thunderwolf on the camera. Also, Huru is one of the cameramen today who will be bringing us the feed. So right now, first lap is underway. They are approaching. They're pretty much on sector 1 of the track. Right now, Dynitsman is 100% in the lead. And I'm trying to find everybody, where everybody else is.
Yeah, great start by
Yeah,
Die,
just
Space
past
Coder, and
checkpoint 4.
Neojet.
And that means
Space
weapons
Guard
are now
and Neojet are
enabled,
gonna-
so the armistice is gone. They are weapons free now.
Weapons free, weapons free. Shoot what you see. Dynitesman is 1 kilometer ahead of Space Coder right now, but Neojet is not far behind. Neojet just. Oh no, hold on a second. Space Coder. Oh yeah, actually Neojet and Space Coder are very close to each other, only 300 meters apart. Dynitesman has a huge lead right now.
Well, if I'm Knightsman right now, I want those guys to start battling each other because I'm just gonna get away from them and make some space
Don't let
here.
them get away.
So you want them to start firing. Start firing on each other, boys, and I'm just gonna go ahead and run 10 qualifying laps and take the win in race 1.
Third is in second position right now. It's very cool to see. Space Coder is actually holding his own against Neojet. They're very neck and neck. Very neck and neck right now. Oh, brutal. And Neojet has overtaken Space Coder. He just did that in the, I forgot the part of this section. Just before the S bends in the bottom, Neojet has
Oh,
just
yep,
overtaken.
carry on there. There we go. We got
Yes,
some
yes,
firing,
yeah. There. Oh, that was a good respect between the two of them. I see Space Coder shooting him, though.
Yeah, Space
This is
Coder got a
trying to
burst
shoot you.
off there. Couldn't tell if he hit him.
Yeah. All we need the order to change is for Neo to die. Oh, brother. This is pretty cool. Beautiful one first lap. It's gonna be very interesting because Neojet is a very, very fast racer. He was the winner last year's race of the first inaugural anti-gravity race. Neojet was the winner overall. So he's the defending champion, basically. So I really actually want him to overtake Dynitesman because that's going to be a very beautiful battle. However, right now they're going through the weave section. Neojet is just finished. He has just finished the weave section. And the Dynitesman is entering the canal, what I call the canal, the hard bend at the end of the lap. So there's a huge gap between these two. So Neojet has a long way to go. He really needs to slowly catch up. The very first turn corner is where Neojet lost a lot of time.
Yeah, he got into that first island. That just cost him a lot of speed on that first lap. And that goes into how the course operates, especially on a Gravlev. If you've watched MotoGP, like I said at the top of the show, each corner flows into another. And if you mess up one corner, it's going to mess up your entry for the second, which will mess up your entry for the third. And it keeps on cascading to the point where you've lost a couple of seconds on the lap. And we just saw that there on lap number 1 for Neojet. But good news is he's got plenty of time to catch back up.
You can see that so right now what you're seeing on the stream with Oleg Lime, that is actually Dynitesman. He's approaching the start finish line, so he will be finishing his first lap right about now. There you go, 1 lap done by Dynitesman. Let's see how much gap. Oh, Neojet has recovered quite a lot. Here comes Neojet, and lap 1 done for Neojet as well. And my dear friend Space Coder, who's also a YouTube content creator for Star Citizen, I'm looking for him. Here he comes. 1 lap done by Space Coder. Congratulations to Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Team because they're my own team, so free shoutouts.
That is Space Coder.
You got this, guys. This is very entertaining. Good job by Neojet. He's caught up quite a lot.
He's
So
got
if
a
we,
15-second gap he's got to pick up now.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us about the lap times, Dash?
All right, so obviously, lap 1, they kind of, the fastest laps are in order of how they came across the line. With a 4:03. Neojet got hung up there a little bit at the start. 4:18. The Space Coder, 4:30. 49 was a 6th on the first lap. So we saw some of that gunfire, or that laser fire rather, earlier in the lap. Then there's your first look at how that affects somebody. Almost a 27-second difference between lap times there on the first lap between everybody.
You know, if this was about making YouTube videos, Space Coder will be coming first. But because this is a race, we are fine with it. Now, the most interesting bit, Neojet is going to be close to Dynitesman very, very soon. And that's when things will get interesting because if one of them takes the other one down, and depending where they are on the lap, that can change the grid for us. That's where things will get interesting, right? So we want some combat, guys. Come on, Neo. Come on, push it. Don't die, actually. Not today.
Yeah, it's a
very
completely different vibe when your first realization that the guy in second is closing in on you. It's a couple of laser bolts going past your head.
That is Knightsman with his X1, and Neojet is not that far from him. They're chasing each other down. Right now, the gap between them is, I think, 1.5 kilometers, sort of. Knightsman is actually in the weave section right now, and Neojet is approaching the weave section. Let's see how far they are from one another. We are right now seeing on the camera that is Neojet entering the weave section. Right there. It's a beautiful section of the track. Weave is my favorite part of this whole. Beautiful job, Echo, creating this beautiful track. Oh, who just took a tumble?
Yeah, or just made some contact there.
Well, there we go. Do we have the first calamity of the race in when Huru crashed there?
That is our first cameraman oopsie of the race. Meanwhile, Knight's should be looking over his shoulder because Neojet is closing in.
Oh man. Well, the race is not official until Oleg Lime crashes, so we're still not official. So we'll see how long that takes. Come on, Oleg, fuck up. Yeah, Huru just spin Frozen. That's right. Frozen is in the chat. He will be in the commentary box, I think, next week with me. Am I right about that, or is it Dash? Dash, you're with me next week.
I'm back the end of the month.
Okay, so it's gonna be Frozen with me next weekend for the next race. That'll be fun. Me and Frozen, we love doing Star Citizen missions together, where Frozen knows everything about Star Citizen, and I just follow him out. I just walk behind him. That's what I do. Neojet hasn't been able to catch up to Knightsman until now, and Knightsman is about to approach his. Oh, he's already finished his second lap. I think something has gone wrong because the gap has increased substantially between Dai and Neo.
We did.
Neo.
I believe that was Neo. We had a shot of. He looks like he got caught up at the start of the weave section and lost some time. I think he got into one of the rocks there. And these bikes they're fun, but they are temperamental. Yeah, he's lost about 29 seconds.
Yeah, he just finished his second lap. So Dai did the lap in 3:59. Neo did 4:13. So yeah.
We got an incident
Looks
report
like
from the race director. Neojet just went off track a little bit. Just a warning, and he's back on track again. So they cost him a bit of time, getting a little bit lost.
Oh, understood. So that's the equivalent of cutting the race lines, going off track and gaining an advantage, but no advantage was gained.
No, he's lost a lot of times. Now 29 seconds back. Coder came across at a 4:23 as well. So Dai's in a good spot here as we start lap number 3.
As I said, if you crash in the later half of this track, you lose so much because you can see 4 minutes for a lap. Knightsman has done the fastest lap so far, which is at 3 minutes and 59 seconds. That's how long it takes you. And if you crash in the later part of the track, you gotta respawn, you gotta rejoin, you lose a lot of time by that. So it's very important not to die, but it's even more important not to die in the later half of the track.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how I lost in the Ignition Expo when we did the Pulse Ignition Expo, and organized that.
Yeah, you want to stay for any racing. You want to stay out of the pits, and we just had the 24 Hours of Le Mans a couple of weeks ago, and it's a perfect example, especially when we just had our 24-hour earlier this year, where the more time you spend in the pit lane, the worse off for you, and that is. It sounds elementary, but in racing, especially something like this, where it's more of a respawn than going into pits, but it's still, the lap doesn't count till you finish it. It is a headache when you have to go back due to an issue, or in Le Mans, have to go into the garage due to a mechanical issue.
Le Mans is your proper endurance, man, and we will talk about that after our race today has finished because we have something very exciting from NCR to talk about something on those lines, endurance. That's your hint. Dynightsman has just exited the Weave section. Let's see how far is Neo at this stage. Neo is about to cross the lens tree. There, just past the lens tree. Oh no, that's Dynightsman. Sorry, we are following Dynightsman on the camera. Looks like the race has pretty much stabilized. I mean, Neo is definitely going to push and see if he can catch Dai, but for Dai, all he needs to do is he's the fastest in the race so far, just to survive in and bring it home. Even though we are only 11 minutes into the race, there's still more than half of the race to go.
Well, the thing is, we haven't seen a clean lap I don't think we've seen a clean lap for Neojet yet. I think he had some issues at the first lap, first turn, and then he went off track on lap number 2. So we have yet to see a representative time from our defending champion. I think if this lap is cleaner, we'll have more of a representation of how this race is going to look. So I doubt we're going to see 29 seconds for the rest of the race.
No, something will change, hopefully, because it is Star Citizen. The Knightsman has finished a third lap as well, and he's going through the first bit of corners right now. He's very much calm and calculated, beautiful lines, just magnificent performance by Knightsman, and well, you can't expect anything else from Sangus Luna. Perfect performance. His Knightsman's partner is Liquid Prime, very accomplished racer, and great marksman in a Nova Tonk. He knows what I'm talking about. And here comes Neojet, and Neojet's partner will be
just got a new
Rikki-Tikki.
fastest lap.
We just got that representative time I was talking. Yeah, we just got that representative time I was talking about. 3:54.
By Neo finally got a clean
Yeah.
lap.
That's 4 seconds, and you extrapolate that over the rest of the race. He's going to get there, but he's got to put his head down and get just full qualifying pace here
For the rest of the
Not getting Neojet.
For the rest of the race, Neo, you're not allowed to make any mistakes, mate. Simple as that. And let's be honest, like if you remove 1 minute from Space Coder's time, he has actually got the fastest lap as well at 3:21. You just gotta remove 1 minute. That's all you gotta do. But
Guys,
what is
Space
1
Coder,
minute?
Just shoot them as they drive by. You got this.
Yeah.
It's a strategy.
Space, what you need to do is slow down and let them lap you and kill them when they do that.
I mean, that is a legal strategy. It's a combat race.
It is.
It's all legal.
It is legal. It is very... Hey, this is the only strategy in Mountains of Mayhem, by the way.
Yep.
That's another race. One of my favorite races organized by Anzia Racing. Oh, that's a death race. But, well, so far we are approaching pretty much halfway point of the race number 1 in the Anti-Gravity Racing League's ASTER race. So also something different this year is that what Anzia have done is like they have divided 3 races, ASTER, Icarus, and what's the third one? Pfizer class. Last year, all the classes raced together. So you had the whole field full, and race did not take place here because this circuit did not exist 1 year ago. We raced on Lorville, and what a fun experience that was. Do you remember, Echo?
It was amazing. Out there in the oceans of Lorville, it was a bit stinky. The ocean, not that well maintained, but the oil rigs out there, the geothermal plants, a stellar sight to be sure. I miss it. I hope we can return there. It would be cool if those building sets were expanded on and we can make a more complex track.
I don't think Hurston Dynamics has the greatest environmental policy. Oh, did we have I don't know who that was on our camera, but it was really slow coming out of that corner.
I think that's just a small glitch, I think. Nothing too serious. Yeah, just a... Oh no, hold on a second.
Oh,
No,
we're
I think
looking at
Di's
space.
slowing down.
Space is lost.
Oh,
This is our
space is lost.
Space, hang in there.
Oh
Don't worry,
no!
Space. Like we're
Oh, he's
delivering
lost
the
the
map
track.
to you.
Oh, that happens on this track. If you lose your line, it's very hard to find your way back. Like, okay, where am I supposed to go now? It is because all the islands look the same. There are no directions. So let's
Oh,
hope
he
Space
blacked
can find
out
his way.
and woke up in a place he didn't
Oh.
recognize. So he's getting
Oh.
back there now. Here he goes. He's going back to find
now
the
there he
course
goes.
now.
He's back
Just
going.
looking for familiar terrain. Our race officials will be guiding him back into the track, so he'll be underway in no time.
Yes. Well, thank you, Space, for providing us some excitement in this race because Die Knightsman and Neo are being very boring right now. They're just racing. So
Oh,
thanks for
another
the
fast lap
entertainment.
for Neo. Took another 2
Oh,
seconds out of that lead, so he is coming. It's just were those
Brilliant.
mistakes during the first 2 laps too much to overcome? 'Cause
Yeah.
we knocked down 2 seconds. We still got to find 23 more. We've only got
Well,
13 minutes left.
let's see. What is the gap between these two? I'm gonna chase them down. Oh, and I just died in the race. I just exploded. That's okay. It's okay. I have insurance, guys. Do not worry about Lens Nation. Medic.
Well, all we need is an Oleg crash now, and we'll be official.
That's it. That's it. That's all we need to make this an epic race. I hope Space has found his way back. I think we are looking at Neojet right now, but I'm gonna chase him down. Let
We
me
were,
go
yep.
fair.
And now we're on
Yeah,
die.
that's Neogen.
I'm gonna go with they're at a chicane apart. So Neo is entering the first chicane of the track, and Die has just exited it. So Neojet is gaining very small ground, lap at a time. He's got 12 minutes to narrow that gap to 0. Hang in there, Neojet, and Die. Don't look over your shoulder. Neojet is coming. They got the face
So the-
too. You can look in.
The total gap right now between Dai and Neo is because Dai so far has done 15:56 and Neo has done 16:20. So there is substantial gap there, like pretty much 25 seconds. So Neo probably would be wishing for a longer race at this stage. I'm just going to be a little bit sad that we won't be able to see them go neck and neck, like have proper racing action happening because the gap is quite substantial. But let's see. Maybe they can catch up.
Well, anything can
Anything
and will
can
happen
happen.
in Star Citizen.
Yeah, true.
There you
We
go.
still have 12 and a half minutes. Still have time. Okay. Let's scan. Because I died, I have to rescan my targets and try to get their name tags on my screen. Oh no, I'm not able to do that. It's
We've got Neojet
amazing.
just entering the weave, and Dai is coming out of it. Just past the lens tree, is heading for the deadly hairpin.
Is Oleg
And,
following?
Jez, our race director, provides a comment here. Director not following his own advice and got kicked from the session. Hopefully you're able to rejoin Jez. Otherwise, you can ask for your perspective from the race timers. They can just provide you the window
Yeah.
into the race. We have backup plans like this. If we, we have to advise a difficult AFK timer and a reader commander, and free flight if you're inactive for 5 minutes. That is when you can get hacked. It happens. Sometimes we're just focused on a task, like writing incident reports. A lot is happening in this race, but that's okay. Our race director will continue to operate. So don't worry, the race is still on. 10 minutes to go.
Is
Gotta wiggle that
Cloud
mouth, everybody?
is Cloud running the camera today, or is he on the race timing?
Cloud is on officiating. Cloud is ensuring
Officiating.
one of our race teams is following all of the checkpoints. That's how we're
Okay.
able to track everyone doing the
Understood.
checkpoints correctly. We have a dedicated race officer, our race team, chasing them around. You'll see a Fury chasing Dai there. So that could be Cloud. One of them will be. Just making sure they complete every one of these unmarked checkpoints.
Yes, it's a long track. A lot of the corners can be cut if a racer is smart. So that's very cool. We have one ship following each of the races, and that's something we can do in this race because there are only 3 racers competing. Yeah, somehow I'm able to scan. This is how the scanning is right now in the game. I can scan the ships, but there's just because the bikes are racing, I cannot scan them at all. Like I'm scanning them, but I'm not able to get their information at all. They really need to be still for me to do that.
Yeah, Neo just lost 3 seconds on that
Oh.
last lap, 359 to a 356. So I don't know what issues he had on the lap, but 8 minutes to go, and I think it's at a point where Dai, if he stays focused, he's got it at this point. But again, a big lead means nothing in a race like this, where especially at the speeds like this, one mistake and this race changes.
Also remember, the podium will be decided by the collective race time of the two races in both the races. So DashMaster is doing amazing, but Liquid Prime will have to do equally good in the next race. And the same is true for Ricky Tiki, who is NeoJet's partner, and Wayne DC, who is Space Coder's partner. So they all have to perform really, really well. Man, if we had like 7, 8 different racers, I know it would be more challenging for us to track them. But what an amazing race that could be! But we are very thankful and very happy that we have these beautiful anti-grav racing bikes racing and giving it their best shot.
Yeah, these bikes are a lot of fun, and hey, there'll be an anti-grav racing league next year. We'll hopefully get some more teams out here and an even more incredible circuit as Star Citizen continues, and maybe we will have 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 bikes out here going at it. It'll be a lot of fun.
Well, we had a lot of them last year. Even too many are bad sometimes. I know I'm retracting my own statement, but actually last year the game was in a very, very bad shape. It was a very, very bad patch. A lot of desync. So it was more because of Star Citizen being Star Citizen. Right now, also we were in PU for last year. Now we are in Arena Commander. So Draconis, that's exactly what I'm doing. I have actually been able to scan Space Coder.
I think Dai's taking fire from, I guess it would be Coder at this point.
Beautiful, Coder. Do this. Do it.
That's what Neo needs.
Come on, man. Yep.
Oh, no.
And Dai's dishing some
Dai
out.
is firing
Amazing.
on
Dai
Dai is actually firing on Coder now. Coder actually, he needs to let him go by and then take the shots at him.
Yeah, Space, slow down. He just parked the bike from it. Oh, this is good fun. This is good fun. Awesome. I'm very happy for Space to try this because Space Coder is not a racer.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. Oh,
Yeah,
he got a great shot. Dai's down. Dai's down.
Right down.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, that is what NeoJet needed to see.
Oh, Neo, half of your prize needs to come to third now. I'm just saying.
And here's Neo coming down the straight. And Dai is within sight right there.
Oh, this race just changed completely.
Beautiful. And Neo and Dai, their times are very competitive. Like only 2 seconds separating them as if you count the fast laps. Very interesting. Dai is shooting. Okay. Another lap completed by Dai. Oh, so good.
Let's see what the gap is this time.
Yes,
it's down to
that
8
was-
seconds.
Oh, Neo, come on, man.
And he's down again.
Really?
He was slow again through that corner.
Yes. That's the corner where Neo had issues. That's the corner. Oh, we gotta name that corner now. That's an epic corner. It caught Dai. It has already caught NeoJet. It's interesting. Very, very cool. Oh,
Yeah, if you want to know how slow or how much of a difference that stoppage made, Dai 413 on his last lap, NeoJet 355 on lap 6 for both of them. So one blast of a laser repeater has changed this race completely.
Vote for your racer of the race, pilot, driver of the race, or rider of the race right now. My vote goes to Space Coder.
I think Space Coder's the
Space
MVP
Coder.
today.
Echo, can we start a poll
MVP
for
much
this?
damage though.
Let's
Oh,
do
we
this.
can.
Let's do a poll. Vote for your favorite rider in this race. Let's do this. Epic. So good. Oh, I love it. And can I say amazing job by the camera crew, Oleg, Thunderwolf, and Huru. Guys, thank you so much for giving us these amazing shots. Look at that. That's the chase right now. That's the chase. Oh, it is beautiful. It is.
I think that's our leaders basically on the same corner now.
Yeah,
So it is.
yep,
It is.
yep.
They are there.
Oh, so good. They have both finished 6 laps right now. So we are trying to finish our 7th lap. And you know what? This will definitely have an impact on the total time because this race doesn't decide anything. The next race.
Battle for the lead. Battle for the lead.
Whoa!
Neo
Did we
Jet to
have
the
a
inside.
change?
He's going to take the lead. And he gets my space scooter as well.
Neo. Whoa, there.
Oh, but he got slowed up
three,
and Guy goes back in front.
3. Oh,
And now
beautiful
Space with
shooting.
the shots.
Beautiful shot, Space.
Neo
'cause
takes
Pulse.
the lead again. It is all kicking off in the last 3 minutes.
Let's do this. Somebody needs to die now. Good pot shots there. Space is proving very effective in combat. Also, he's flying the Pulse. You know, Pulse is good at shooting other bikes, so that's awesome. Oh,
Another good shot. Oh, another great
more
shot
shots,
there.
More shots, more
Leaders
shots.
trading below.
They're trading.
They're trading shots,
Definitely.
trading blows.
This will
This
have.
is what you look for.
Yes, this is great. You know what? This race is going to go down to the wire because both the times will be competitive. Dai was at a huge lead. Then Space had a great combat with him, brought him down. Neojet, caught up to him, and now we will have pretty competitive time. So the next race will decide the winners because it's the group time, the accumulated time, which decides the race winner. Fantastic. Only 3 race teams participating, and still we are having so much fun. Hell yeah, brother.
Dai is throwing
Dai is
off
trying to
decoys and flares to try and distract and remove radar from Neojet while hitting Space Coda to get the pass. Here's the final straight for 2 minutes.
There we go. There we go.
2 minutes to go. Die trying to get Space Coder out of there. And oh, another great shot by Neojet. And Neo's going to take the lead again. And I think the
Neo's
lead has
taking the
swapped hands
lead.
about 4 or 5 times on this lap alone.
That is correct, Samasuli. Camera crew is on point. Yes. This is Oleg Lime, Thunderwolf, Huru, doing an amazing job. Huru actually sacrificed his 1 life in this race to get
Neo
us
is
the action
leaving, but
shots.
it's not enough. He's taken some hits from Dai. On this corner of the final straight, Dai's gonna pull ahead. There we go, there's Dai.
Dai is a yep. That's beautiful shots. White flag, because we
This
are
is our
in the
final lap.
final. This is our final lap.
Final lap of the race. This is going to get incredible. Oh, this is going to be so fun. This is what we've been waiting for. 2 seconds between the leaders. And all 3 bikes are on the same straightaway. This is going to be an incredible last lap.
Space Coder is 1 lap down from these guys, but he has definitely provided the action required and the twists that we needed in this race. That has come. That's beautiful. I'm really missing my tags for the races. I can see Dynasman and Space Coder are actually flying closer to each other right now, and I'm very sure they will be trading shots very soon.
Space just got slowed down. Now
There,
he's going to go after
there.
Die. Now Die is
Oh.
slowed down. Oh, wow. A long sustained burst of that size 2 laser repeater. And that has put
that
Die
was-
dead in the water. Neojet's going to take the lead again. And there he goes.
That was epic shooting by Space Coder. Wow, that's where the combat scenario is most effective. Great
Oh,
job.
and then Die just took the lead again. He slowed Neo there.
Oh, so cool. Beautiful.
And just for everyone's information, this doesn't do no damage. These bikes are slowly taking HP damage over time. The lasers are just very weak. And the situation, one of their bikes might give way over this last lap.
Yeah. This has
I
a
would-
gradual effect on the bikes.
Yeah, I'd be looking at Die's bike because he's taken some pretty good shots
has.
from space over the last couple of laps.
He definitely has. That was a great job by Space. We wanted to. This is a combat race, and we definitely needed combat, and we got it in the last 10 minutes of the race. Good job, guys. Good job. That is a lot of action. Knightsman shooting. I imagine is Space Coder. Is he taking shots at Space Coder right now? Is that what?
Yeah,
he's
that's still
doing?
I
Space
believe it's
Coder in
Space
front of him.
Coder.
Yeah.
It is Space Coder. And I wonder how far is Neojet from these two guys.
There we go, Dire's passing Space there, and Neo won't be far behind. But Space not letting up. Space is firing that pulse laser, not letting
another
go.
good hit, and there goes Neo.
Oh my god!
Wow,
Neo
that was
just overtake of the year.
both all these because Space Coder is in the pulse, Dai and Neo are in the X1, different lines. Beautiful, like all the racing lines are just thrown in the air right now. They are just doing what they can do, and this is
Neo's
the
gotta
beauty
watch
of this
out.
lap.
That's gonna go the inside.
That's the weave section. Is that okay? Oh, that's the X1 shooting at. Oh, that has to be Dai and Neo.
Neo and Dire trading. Space Coder coming in the
That
back.
is space just shot him
That
down.
was
I
Neo
think.
that got pinned.
Oh,
Oh no!
Neo took a
Dai is
lot
now
of
being given a gap.
damage.
Dai is now a hit past the lens tree.
The lens tree through a cruise when you cross it, and the good luck might follow you. And Dai definitely threw a couple of bottles last lap because those shots by Space Coder and Neojet, they gave advantage to Dai this time. Because Dai is entering the canals. I call this section the canals.
Coder is the MVP.
Yeah, Coder. Do we have the poll? Echo for
I
your
think
favorite?
I think Space Coder favorite of the session.
Oh,
MVP
beautiful.
goes to Space Coder. There he is right
Congratulations
now.
to Space. Oh, they're still shooting at each other.
No
They're still not
mercy.
stopped. They still
Space
haven't stopped.
Coder, merciless
So,
racer.
you know, I only hope for something good to come out of this. The Space catches this racing bug, and he asks me that, okay, you know what? I want to keep racing, and he keeps entering these events. That's my hope. And guys, really, this is epic fun. What an exciting race. Okay, we have
There's
somebody
Dai
coming to
onto
the
finish
stop line. Dai just passed the finish line, but the apple cart has been upset because Neo and Dai were very close to each other. There shouldn't be too
That
much of a
is-
gap.
That is
There we go.
incredible. I was able to come home with that. The last 8 minutes was
Were amazing.
everything we advertised and more. As they come across the line, Neo and Space Coder come across, and
Great job. So, having a look at the times, both Dai and Neo finished 8 laps. Space Coder finished 7 laps. But my God, the action he provided. Dai, of course, came first for Sangus Luna in this race, but this is not the collective result. The total time for Dai is 4 minutes and 13 seconds and 0.995. For Neojet in the second place is 4 minutes, 27 seconds, and 892. Space Coder's time for Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Department is 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow! Oh, sorry, that I'm looking at their last lap times. They're very competitive. The total time is 32:41. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong. Let me just if you want to talk about this Dash, what I'll
I've
do is
got
I'll
the
post this in
I've
the
got
chat.
the total time. So
Yeah.
So after lap 1, so after our first race, Rum Runners has a 32:41.824 for their total time. Sire Racing Team has 32:58.439 as their total time, and Space Coder helping himself out and his team there 32:55.047. Despite finishing third on track, they'll be second on time, where it's important going into race number 2. And we already saw how chaotic the shots 2.
Dash, you're
Buckle
cutting
up.
off.
It's gonna be fun.
You
Yeah, I
cut
think
off
I'm having internet issues because you were
little
cutting
bit
off
there
as well.
Yeah. Have you moved to Australia or what?
I don't think so.
Those are my issues, man. Like, there we go. I posted the lap times. Wow, that is super competitive. 32:41, 32:58, 32:55, but one lap down for third. So the times are a little bit confusing, actually. I will need more clarity on this. I think Echo will be able to tell us what are the proper times for this. But yes, first for Dai, for the Rum Runners, who is a racing division of the Sangus Luna. Second position for Neojet for the Sire Racing team. And third position for third, which is perfect, which we always wanted. So exiting to menu. That was very
I'm gonna
exciting.
bring us back to casters. Let's talk to chat. How you doing, chat? Was that
Oh, that
fun?
was
Did
that was
you ever
awesome.
get tired?
that was fun. That was, we were selling in, the race kind of stabilized there over the first half, but it's always the run to the line in any race where it's going to be the most entertaining. And once we got a lap traffic and Space fired that first shot, it just kicked off 8 minutes of chaos. That I'm going to go back and watch that on the VOD when it comes out, because that was
so good.
awesome.
That was really, really cool. Dude, the combat race and an anti-grav, these bikes were not this good 1 year ago, okay? They have come a long way. The game has come a long way, 100%. Congratulations, Chris Roberts. Congratulations.
They're going to drop soon before race.
You did not shoot anybody, Dash. What are you doing? You don't need a pit stop. Here, ladies and gentlemen,
No.
DashMaster taking a pit stop live.
Look, I look at screens all day, so I get the dry eye now. So
Same.
I'm,
You know
I'm
what?
the old person with the
Look
eye
at this. Look at
drops.
this. Look at this, Dash.
Yep.
I keep it with me as well. Yep.
Yep. I got mine too.
Take care of your eyes,
Hi,
people.
Gang.
Yep. This is if you're watching this racing stream, take care of your eyes. One thing. So
Yeah.
what did we learn from this video today? Take care of your eyes. Good and Stefan.
Make
Yes,
sure to-
Cloud.
Yes. Make sure to hydrate everything, including your eyes.
Oh man. Huge congratulations to the Space Coder Space. He's my mate. And I'm not saying this because he was racing with our team. I'm just saying this. I hope you enjoyed this experience. That's what I saw. That was my sales pitch to Space. I couldn't race because I was gonna be a commentator, and I said you have to race because this is how it started for me. Once you are in the race, it shows up. It opens up a completely new gameplay for you. Because many of us have been playing Star Citizen for how long, and this part of the game we haven't even enjoyed yet. It's a completely different field, and NZR Racing gives you that awesome opportunity to race and have fun. I really hope Space just sends me a DM later saying I enjoyed it and I want to keep going. Literally.
You did great, Space. Absolute chaos in the field. MVP of that match. Brought all the damage to the race. I really appreciated seeing it. This is what combat racing is about. And helping, make the competition more exciting. You don't have to be the fastest, you can be the coolest on the track with a big gun. And that's what the Pulse brought. So well done.
Oh, Pulse, that is very interesting because the race rules are you have to race both the bikes. So now Liquid Prime will have to come in a Pulse, Vayne will be in X1, and Ricky Tiki will also have to race in a Pulse. So they will have to change their bikes now. And let's see who does the shooty this time.
Yeah, well, you got 2 size 2s that are going to be in this race with the 2 bikes, but no shields on those bikes either. So they're taking damage directly. There's no shield that you have to get through, like with the X1. So it's going to change up how that damage goes through the second race.
Space, we are praising you. We loved what you did, mate. You are the MVP of the last race. You were everybody's favorite in the chat. So congratulations, guys. If you don't know, Space Coder is the Star Citizen content creator. Amazing content. Echo, do I have your permission to post his YouTube's link in the
go
chat?
for it.
Okay.
Please,
'cause-
anyone that is participating today, let's share content creation channels, any live streaming channels. This is about them. This is about Space Coder. This is about Dynightsman. This is about Neojet. Also, Neojet is a streamer, so go follow Neojet if you liked his performance today. Di, also a member of Sanguis Luna. Check out Sanguis Luna. And Space Coder, Art of Lens Nation. Incredible machinima creating channel, and Space Coder, a creator in his own right, made some amazing stuff at the Armory. You should check that out too. Yeah,
I'll
all of
post
these
that as
people,
well.
none of this is possible without them. So Thank you, racers. Like, we really appreciate the time that you are bringing to our events, participating in racing today. We love all of you. So, we love our community.
Guys, we have some exceptional talent here. Like everybody who's racing Liquid Prime, Dynitesman, Neojet, Ricky Tiki. I'm not sure about Ricky Tiki. Let's just say that. Wayne and Space Coder. They're all really good people to talk to in the community. And well, we're just seeing them killing each other in the race, which is beautiful. Well, nobody died up in the race, you know, and Oleg Lime didn't really crash. I really demand from the audience point of view, in the next race after the race is over, if you can just crash for us, man, that'll be very cool.
Yep, make our race official.
We
We've got
gotta
one
make
more
this
to do
race
it.
official.
Yeah, man, we gotta do
one
that.
other thing. Would it be okay if we go over the grid and talk about the next upcoming races and the team order? Just for anyone tuning in, we're doing Grav Live Racing at the Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit, a community racetrack and arena commander. Let's have a look at the racing teams that are racing today.
Here we go.
So, as we said at the beginning, we'll start from the back to the first for who's going to be in race number 2. Sire Racing Team will have Riki Tiki on the course this time in the Pulse. Spot number 2 will be Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Department. And that'll be with Wayne DC in the X1 and Space Coder there. If you missed race 1, go back and watch it. Space is basically our MVP, starting off everything you saw there in the last 10 minutes. And for Rum Runners, starting on the pole will be Liquid Prime on the Pulse. So 2 Pulses, 1 X1 in this race, 2 size 2 laser repeaters that will have to be dealt with for our lone X1 in this race. However, he's got the shield. They don't, but they have the bigger gun and he doesn't. So a great juxtaposition going into this second race where the times will matter to combine to decide who's going to be first, second, and third in this thing.
Man, thinking about the last race, like if Neo did not have that glitch on lap 1 on the very first corner, I'm pretty sure he definitely was going to be contending for the lead in that race. That would have even made this second race more interesting. But still, a lot of fun in the last race. And now we'll have 2 pulses on the racetrack and 1 X1. I also the prizes again. I think we should look at the prizes again because we're going to be entering the second race of this. What we're doing is teams are made of 2 participants. So we have 6 races in total, 3 teams. We just had our first race and now we will have the second race. The collective team time from these 2 races will decide the positions of the final podiums for us. The prizes they will be getting are these. DashMaster, please walk us through.
So the winner will get 2 Atlas, or the winning team, excuse me, will get 2 Atlas Geos. Second place will get 2 each of any 2955 Pledge Racing suits, and third we'll get 2 of any Pledge Grav Lev paints. All 3 teams are going to be walking away with prizes. I think everybody wants that Atlas Geo because you can get it wickaloed up to get some very spicy weapons on that thing, which is great for worm hunting. Just be careful when you see the giant one.
These are great prizes, man. Perfect. And this is all community. Thanks to Anzia Racing for organizing these prizes. Thanks for organizing this race. This is only the first race in the Anti-Gravity Racing League 2955. This is the ASTER class, which is the combat class. Next weekend, we will have the Pfizer class, which is the amateur race, where we will have, again, teams of 2 racers. Oh no, three racers in next weekend. They will be competing. It's an amateur class. No shooting allowed. So we will probably not have this much fun because this was fun. We will have fun of different kind because that is absolutely about racing speed. And the weekend after that, we will have the Icarus class, which is the professional class in anti-gravity race. If you're participating in the pro class, you cannot participate in the amateur class. And if you're participating in the amateur class, you cannot participate in the pro class. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of teams we get next weekend.
That's right, and
Yeah,
there's
next
some new
weekend's-
people too. We've got
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
usual Pro Racer lineup from last year. Very recognizable names there, but amateur, you'll see a lot of new names like you see in ASTER. A lot of people trying racing for the first time. If any of what you're seeing interests you, come hang out with us at the Anza Racing Discord, discord.gg/Anza Racing, and look for our next race. You can sign up to an upcoming ship race. There's going to be an announcement at the end of the stream, so stick around as we form a race 2 of ASTER and listen to our announcement at the end of the stream. They are forming up the lobby right now. They're about to launch back into the game. We'll switch to cameras very shortly. Yeah, let's do some chatting for a bit. How you doing? How's everyone
no, it's
doing?
pretty good. We are fighting in the chat like how many people crash. So Wolf is saying that he was only counting his own flying. Your 2 sounds too low. Yeah, he's saying that I died twice in the last race. I was just too excited looking at the combat and I died. And Wolf rightly is saying that yeah, that is too low for you, Lens. Yes, because everybody knows I love to crash quite a lot in the races, and. But it still wasn't an official race because Oleg Lamb did not crash. That's our pretty much that's the bench line we need to cross to make this race official. Do you die a lot, Dash, in Star Citizen?
Not in racing, but I have definitely been known to accidentally keep the throttle up when exiting out of Quantum and then leaving the desk. So I've lawn darted about 3 or 4 times. So always remember to throttle back on exit, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you die at all, Echo, in Star Citizen PU when you're just gaming? Do you ever die in the game?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
you do? Okay.
so what you do, like you see, you can go and look at my perfect time trial, my 5th place time trial on Spectra Ocean Dream Circuit right now. And that is just one of thousands that I threw away. And this is what time trialing is all about. You have to do a lot of practice to learn the track, to learn the racing lines, to learn and handle the vehicle that you are driving or flying. And you grind. You grind thousands of runs until you get one that you're really happy with. And not just time trialing, but also in the game. You know, a lot of stuff and shenanigans can happen in the video. And EC as well, in other game modes too. I'm not immune to death. I regen all the time, just like everyone else. Even though it can seem like, yeah, maybe I don't. But, yeah, it's just a normal part of the game.
Jazz, apologies. I got carried away listening to Echo. I'm ready. They were waiting for me to ready up. Yo, no, I had high expectations from you, Echo, that you will tell me that, oh, I don't even remember when was the last time that I died in the game. But, well, it's nice to know that...
The Alpha is a game in development, and I'll tell you what, like, if you are looking at this and you're like, this looks really intimidating, don't be. Like anything, it's just practice. The difference between an average pilot and a driver is that we get back on the bike, we get back in the ship, and we try again. That is what makes you a pro racer, just like me. So don't be discouraged by a crash, don't be discouraged by a death. Get back in there, respawn, and try again. Don't give up, because you will get a lot of, you'll gain a lot of experience, you'll gain faster lap times. That is visible proof you're getting better at the game. It can be a real beautiful journey of self-improvement.
Well, racing helps a lot too, to be honest. Like if you start racing and without even knowing, you start to gain quite a lot of experience and how certain things work in the game, and it really helps a lot. So race, definitely start racing.
Get into
there's
racing.
something.
It makes you a better pilot, better driver. Yep. What's up, Lens?
So Space has sent me a message. He said that was a lot of fun. However, and he's saying that he could have actually contended for the lead, but we have the Polaris on the check start finish line. He's like, it looks cool, but his FPS was dropping to 15 when he was close to the start and finish line. So I was
Oh
like, okay, let
no!
me. Yeah, so I can understand that. We need the Polaris because these bikes, they have such a low signature that we can't really see who is where. And Polaris is the meta ship for scanning. So space, that's why we had the Polaris sitting in the game, trying to measure up who's coming on the start and finish line. But well, good to know that you enjoyed it, and well, get a better PC.
Hopefully some optimizations come. We've got cameras ready. We're gonna switch to Alex's camera and watch them as they form up the start grid.
Yes, and I should start scanning them now. Ooh, here we are. Yeah, the one beautiful thing about Arena Commander I like is the lighting doesn't change. Like it's always the same, and you
Yes,
don't
this lighting
have
is
the
amazing.
the PU. Like, I mean, day and night they do make the racing more interesting. The race more logistically challenging. But well, I do appreciate my fixed times, to be honest, if I can get them. I'm trying to scan and I'm not getting the names at all. Why is that? Come on.
Oh, there's an arrow.
That's Wayne. That's me. Did I just shoot? Oh, no, I didn't shoot him. I was just scanning. So I just scanned Wayne. I have to get very, very close to them in the arrow. I'm trying to scan them so that I have the markers on my screen. Yeah, so that's the
the thing about these
trick that
bikes, they
Echo
are-
taught me. That's how you do it.
Yeah, these bikes are very tiny.
Yep, Liquid Prime, Wayne, and I'm just missing Rikki Tikki. Is Rikki Tikki here? Oh, there's Rikki Tikki. Yep, I got them all now. Beautiful. And let's get these as well. Why not? So we know the grid now. It's going to be Liquid Prime, followed by Wayne DC, and followed by Rikki Tikki. I hope Rikki Tikki has brought his fast fingers today.
Yeah, that's
Gonna
Ricky.
need them.
Ricky, if you can hear me, type very fast.
Type very fast.
Ricky's,
And also spin
Ricky's
that
a lot of
Gatling
fun.
gun, the size 2 pulse Gatling, as fast as you can.
Yeah. That's let's see what happens right at the start line, because yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Because I know Wayne's
they're-
strategy.
If they are close going through the when they get through the armistice zone, it's gonna be unfortunate for the leader because they're gonna have two laser repeaters aimed right at him, and I think Liquid's gonna go from the front to third
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge for Liquid Prime, just to gain as much as speed. Where do you go weapons free on this track, Echo?
So, they're in Armistice right now, and when the race begins, they have to drive all the way up to checkpoint 4, the two little islands out the Spectra Ocean, and then their guns are enabled. So, the opening of the race, there won't be any fire, so that they do a couple of turns and we'll see what
Okay.
happens. And then weapons come out, checkpoint 4.
Checkpoint 4 is quite far away, so that actually gives, if you're a fast racer, that will give you an advantage if you can get away. And that's pretty much what happened to Dai, because Neo just had a glitch at the very first corner. If that didn't happen, there might have been, we might have had the pew pew and shooty happening quite early in the race. But we had to wait for them to lap Space Scooter to get our fun. We are getting close to starting
Yeah.
the race because the grid is ready.
That's we got a compliance check happening in progress. There's Noise in chat. Thank you, Noise, for the update. Noise also part of
nice.
NZIA, just helping relay some information.
Yes, there are a lot of friends in here doing a lot of friendly stuff in the race. It's all made of friends, really. We have Nox, we have Huru, we have Gentleman Jez. Who am I missing? Draconis is there. Cloud Subverse, Guten Stefan. I'm trying to scan this Fury, and the name is not popping up. Huru, that's Huru's Fury, understood? Lot of ships inside the Arena Commander, lots of fun. and we will be trying to chase down. And there's obviously the Polaris hanging around on the start finish line because Polaris is the best ship when it comes to scanning small vehicles. Like we had a lot of trouble scanning the Dragonfly. The Pulse is even worse. I mean, it just got fixed in these patches. Otherwise, this was going to be a very tough race to race. Oh, Mira Verdine. Yeah, Mira Verdine is here. Compliance checks in prog. Oh, I'm just catching up. Herbie's there silently looking at the chat. Let's go, let's go. Chio is cheering. Fantastic. I caught Chio's stream the other day, but I couldn't type in the chat because I had like just 10 minutes to see. But Chio, I was there. I actually watched your stream silently. Next time I will chat. I had to go away, and I was like, okay, if I start talking, I won't be able to go away.
So Mira Vardine is Nox Vardine on Interracing Discord. They are one of our checkpoint officers today. They're from the Grey Wardens, a lovely organisation and Star Citizen G, mercenary, security, PvP work. They are an incredible org to be friends with. And Nox, you're amazing.
Okay, I understand that. So Mira Vardine is a Nox Vardine, and I'm looking at them inside the Arena Commander right now. Same person. Got it, Nox. I actually reached out to Nox when I was trying to formulate Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Department. And I was like, hey, if you can't find a team partner, just why don't you join the Top Hanger Racing team? That was a while back. And then I met Wayne, and Wayne just became the de facto leader for us to race in races. Definitely what an amazing person, Wayne, who's racing today in the second position, who's been all these racers, they practice a lot. And this is a track which doesn't have checkpoints, which doesn't have markers. So you kind of have to remember and regulate it yourself. And it takes a lot of effort to get good at these tracks. Dash, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, you've been awfully quiet. We thought maybe you got 30k error or something, mate.
Nope, I've been here just getting settled in for the start.
Okay. Just putting some, keeping your eyes wet, I suppose. We have 1 minute to go for the race. So, they're practicing guns right now? Somebody's definitely practicing guns right now in the grid.
Wayne's also testing his countermeasures, and he's got his light on.
I think so.
Too.
Yeah.
Wayne's excited. He's been waiting a long time for this. Like Len said, they've been practicing for a while. We are about to start race number 3 of ASTER Combat Race. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in for potentially another action-packed 30 minutes.
Yep, give us a pew-pew. Give us entertainment, guys.
Yes, pew-pew and chip.
That's what, it's a combat race. Come on, extra points for combat. Pew-pew in chat, yes. I can give you pew-pew. I'll give you 1 extra pew. There we go. Yes. What pew-pew does is this. You should have emoji chat only right now.
Oh, we're green.
Beautiful. Here we go. The race has started, and let's see what happens. The first couple of checkpoints are going to be crucial.
Yeah, this turn one's going to be really important. Good get away from everybody. Wayne's going to go to the inside. He's going to try to sneak the lead early. Nope. Liquid takes a wide arc into turn 1, holds on, and it looks like everybody gets through there cleanly.
All together. Yep. Somebody has fallen behind. Oh no, it is pretty. Ricky Tiki's catching up on Wayne right now. They're approaching the checkpoint where the guns will be. We will have weapons free. Right now, the grid is pretty close. Oh! Wayne has been shot down, actually, already.
Yep, and just like we said, if they were going to be close going into the armistice zone, it was going to be chaotic from the start. We've already got our first hits. And Liquid Prime's already taking fire from the lead.
Yeah. Was it the 2 islands which are the weapons-free checkpoint?
It is the 2 rounds.
I believe-
Checkpoint 4.
Yeah, Ricky sat on it and immediately opened fire. I saw that live. Got it. Very clever, Ricky. Very clever.
So Ricky's up to second early.
Yes, Ricky is already. Wayne's lights are on, which really helps in finding him on the racetrack. That's very cool, actually.
Big
Yes.
impact on the island by Ricky.
Oh, that's what happened to me on one of those trees, which is now called Lens Tree. That's what happens when you just misjudge a corner.
Was
These
able to
trees
recover.
are brutal. Yes, but I wonder if his pulse has taken damage now, and how much of an impact that will have.
It looked like a pretty hard hit, so I would be surprised if he escaped that without at least some damage.
Yes, absolutely. We have Liquid Prime, pretty good, well settled in his lead right now, and Wayne is second. Trying to find Ricky. Yeah, Ricky has fallen behind. Yes, Ricky has fallen behind.
Yeah, Ricky
Wayne has.
got,
Yep. So it is. Wayne has a very cool strategy. The strategy is very simple. Don't crash. Simple as that. Very simple strategy. So it's pretty good. It's paying off, at least on the first lap. They're in the weave right now.
Not the liquid there before they got into the weave, so he's trying to get that size 2 laser repeater to hit.
That's Ricky entering the weave, and Wayne is exiting the weave. So there's substantial gap between these two, and where is Liquid?
Oh, big crash!
Wow.
We just had a big crash. I think that may have been Wayne. It was one of the pulses.
No, Wayne is definitely flying. Wayne is on X1.
Okay.
Wayne is on X1.
Wayne's... All right,
Yep,
so it was either
Wayne is on
Ricky or Liquid
X1.
that just hit one of the rocks, and the
Yeah.
bike exploded. So that is one of our racers that's going to be a lap down already. As now we're
Wow.
looking at Wayne.
And this happened quite late in the lap, so this will have an impact, definitely. But the race has just started. We haven't even finished one lap. They can definitely catch up. Whoever it was.
It was
let's see.
Ricky.
It was Ricky. Oh, that's terrible. So that
Don't
puts
worry,
top
Ricky.
hanger.
You can just
you
respawn.
have the whole lap to go. Whole race to go. But this gives the top hanger team quite an advantage now.
Yeah, Wayne just let off
Wayne is
another
tripping
long burst.
Yep.
He let off a long burst
Exactly.
of Liquid. Don't think he
There we
hit
go.
him.
Very close to Liquid Prime. Very close. However, I'm saying this gives top hanger team some advantage, but this gives a huge advantage to Rum Runners, because they were Rum Runners and Sire were trying to fight for the podium place, top position. But with Ricky's crash, that's put them in a disadvantage, because now Ricky will have to catch up to them. That's gonna be, unless Wayne can shoot Liquid Prime down.
He's had a couple opportunities, just hasn't got the shots to land.
Yeah. Well, Wayne's strategy is to stay safe first of all. So he's not. Oh, he's shooting. Wayne is shooting. He's taking shots at Liquid right now, but there's a gap there. He needs to catch up a little bit before he starts to do some major damage. There's also a risk like huge. Wow, that's just Wayne is just opened up completely.
Yeah, Wayne just emptied the capacitor there.
Wow.
Liquid's having to do some fancy
Yes.
dodges here. I think he got him because Liquid slowed a little bit
Got a
there.
few shots in there.
But that's it.
They're coming together.
There's a trick though. If Wayne crosses him, then Liquid is gonna open up. So, oh boy, this is tricky. Dude, does he just stay behind and keep taking shots until he explodes? Oh wow, good job, Wayne. Wow, look at that. Well, zigzag flying by Liquid Prime. He's definitely not taking a straight line. That will impact his time, which will benefit Ricky. We're not gonna get the best lap times from these guys. Good, so awesome, Wayne. Great job, mate. Great job. Race Directors has put a reminder to racers to go between the trees on checkpoint 4. Desync issues noted. No issues reported
No
from the
issues on
first
the
lap.
first lap. So we
Beautiful.
are cool.
Guys, the upset right now is that Ricky Tiki hasn't even completed one lap. So he died and exploded on lap number 1. So
He was late into it.
yeah, 2-second gap between Liquid Prime and Wayne right now, and they are exchanging shots right now. The
Yeah, we just
more
had a lead
damage,
change too.
yeah, 100%.
Wayne's now leading.
Wayne is now leading. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
Wayne got to the inside of Liquid, but now Liquid with that size 2
Yeah.
just parked that X1, and now Liquid takes the lead again.
No. Oh, okay. X1 is Wayne.
Yeah, so Wayne was
Yeah,
leading,
yeah.
but then he lost it again.
Oh yeah, I think he purposefully slowed down and let him pass.
That's very nice of them. In a combat race.
We are very nice people. We like to do that. Like, it's definitely not a strategy. We're just like, yeah, you go ahead. We just shoot you from behind. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I need to find where is Pulse is so hard to register, so I'm having tough time finding. There he is. There's Liquid. Well, Liquid has a gap opened up with no, Wayne is still there. They're like 500 meters apart from one another.
And we just got the
Battle
first
for
lap
front is still going.
Yes.
Yeah, meanwhile,
that's awesome.
we got the first lap for Ricky, and it is a
From Ricky.
7:27, so 3
Yeah.
minutes back.
Yep. Yes. This is pretty awesome. This is very cool. I love this format of racing. This gets my vote. 100%. Definitely. In anti-grav racing bikes, I reckon we always need shooty.
Well, the thing that's helping Ricky now, even though he did have that crash on lap number 1, is these two are going to be taking shots at each other
Exactly.
for the entire
Exactly.
race. So that's going to slow
Yep.
them down and keep their lap times down.
I mean, you can see it. Their fastest laps are 4 minutes 7, 4 minute 9. The earlier race we had, the times we were getting 3:55.
Yep.
And that kept on happening until the last 8 minutes.
Yeah, we got into the 3:54s, I think, at one point during that race. I don't think we're going to see that today, or in race number 2, just because of how close they are.
Okay, Wayne and Liquid are still very close to one another. That's them going through the lap number 3, just the starting point. That's Liquid that we're looking at. Yep.
And what helps is these two, they're running similar lap times. It was
Oh
a
no, that's
4:10.
Wayne we're looking at. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, Wayne is they're taking
Wayne
shots
not letting
again.
up on that laser fire.
Good job.
No, he is
good
not.
job. Good job, Wayne. That's,
And he
that's
he
good.
got him there. Good shots. He might have. Oh, he had a jink to the outside. Thought he
Wow.
had a chance for the lead. Now they're side by side, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Wayne is just ahead right now.
Oh, I bet Liquid just wants to shake Wayne off and just have clean. Oh,
Oh, the crossover!
oh wow.
Tried to get him on the
that
cross,
was-
couldn't do it.
Yes. This is very, very neck and neck. Very interesting racing. Thank you, boys. I do not know who will win, but thank you for the entertainment. That is very much appreciated.
There's a good chance here to set up.
Space
Oh, there
Guru.
they are, right there, as I say it.
Space
Going
in the
into this-
chat. Oh, Wayne definitely
Liquid
doesn't want to take the
pulling
lead.
it
Wayne is not
Stay on, Wayne.
looking for the lead. Very simple. You just saw that right now. Wayne doesn't want to be in the lead at all. He is very happy to just be behind and keep shooting. That is so good. Space Coder in the chat saying, "Avenge me, Wayne."
All this shooting going on, Ricky might be a lap down right now, but he is not
Yeah.
out of it. One of these bikes gets blasted, which at this point I think is a certainty. He's
Yeah.
right back in it as far as
Yes.
position wise. Time is
Yep.
going to be a different issue.
We'll know when Ricky finishes his second lap. The timer will update. He still hasn't finished his second lap, and we will get an idea how far they are from each other. Huru has crashed and joined the race. Well, stay there, Huru. You are
Are you
again the
there,
first
alright?
casualty. Oh, no, Ricky Tiki took the prize this time. He crashed first. Okay, Wayne. I think Space
Wayne
Coder
got a
was
long
more effective in combat, or maybe that was because he was flying the Pulse.
Yeah, I think it was the pulse because
It was the
thing
Pulse.
is Wayne's got the size 1 laser
Yeah.
repeater, and obviously the
Yeah.
pulse is the size 2.
Yeah. Wayne is definitely, all his practicing definitely paying off. Whoa!
You got him there.
Wayne taking that pass in the wave.
I think Lee could let him do that, because he was literally, he got shot down pretty bad. Because
He got shot and then got slowed
there,
down. And then
there.
he
Now,
immediately
there.
shoots
There,
back.
there. Retaliation.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, you can see how powerful the guns are. There, Ricky just finished his lap, and he's faster than both of them. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Lock in, Ricky. Bring it closer. These guys are trading. You can catch up.
He's 7 seconds faster than Prime and 9 seconds faster than Wayne. And so there's the strategy. Really
Yeah,
paying
and
off.
that's what happens when these two are basically locked in twisted metal right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ricky's just got clear track. So he's got the opportunity to make up the distance because these two are just going to keep firing at each other.
This is so good. I don't know. Somebody needs to die in one of them, or one of them to have an advantage. Very, very cool racing between Rum Runners and Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Department. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. They are coming to the finish line to finish their third lap. We shall see. Oh,
Wayne!
Wayne went
Got into the
around.
rock, managed to continue though. Got a little bit up on the island through the turn.
Yeah, he went loop-de-loop. And Lee could just sped away. What happened there? What happened there? Wayne just went in circles there for a bit.
Might be
Interesting.
Where we
giving
missed
a
the
checkpoint to
checkpoint.
the officer, just
Oh,
to the
okay.
to race officer instruction, just to make sure that no time was cut. Also, Wayne just might be having a little bit of tunnel vision after that battle. We know the constant action accelerates the heart. So I hope you're okay, Wayne. Hang in there.
Yeah, but there's a huge gap between these two now. The time boards will not, they're kind of reflecting it. Last lap Liquid did was 4:24. Last lap Wayne did was 4:38, which was, they were very close until the second last checkpoint. And something happened there. I'll definitely speak to Wayne later. What was that? Because that definitely will have an impact. And now
Now it's
Wayne-
open to 6 seconds.
yeah, now it will depend where Ricky is, who laps who first, basically. That will dictate the rest of the race. I wonder if it's gonna be the reverse of the first race. Like in the first race, we had no action for the first most of the race and only action in the last 8 minutes. And this race, we had action for 14 minutes, and now the race is just gonna settle.
Well, if you're Liquid, you're happy that it's settling now because
Yeah.
the total times are he's about a minute off
Yeah.
of Ricky, because Ricky's just been, as I said, has just been driving in clean air while Liquid had trading shots with Wayne. That's cost them lap time. The last laps, 4:24 for Liquid, 4:38 for Wayne. We saw with that issue, and then 4 minutes 24 for Ricky, his fastest lap. So that shows you how much the combat really slows you down.
So the update is that Wayne had a little bit of a crash at that checkpoint, which turned his bike around, and he had to, of course, do the loop-de-loop to come back. That update comes from Draconis and Noise Maze. Thank you for that, guys, because, well, that changed the texture of the race for us. I wonder where is Ricky Tiki? Ricky hasn't still not finished his third lap. Where is Ricky? And I can't find
He
him
should have
because
come through. Should have come through by now. So I wonder if he had an issue.
yeah.
We haven't
seen
the
Ricky in a
announcement
while.
that he's left the server, but
Because at this
he should have come
level-
through by now.
yeah, because if this is how it is gonna be, then Sire Racing are gonna lose the second podium point and they will be demoted to third position because Ricky hasn't even. Oh, Ricky just finished his third lap. There we
Now
go.
he completes it.
4 minutes and 1
We got
second. What? That is epic.
Actually not
epic
bad.
fast.
We
That
told
is
him to
very
lock in,
fast.
and he's locking in.
But he's still quite far behind you because if he's just finished his lap, these guys have just exited Wayne has just exited the weave, so Ricky's quite far behind because Ricky has just finished his lap. So huge gap there.
Yeah, and
Huge
now
gap.
everybody on lap with everybody on lap 3 now. It is 3 minutes between Sire and the rest of the field. So that crash really hurt on the first lap for Ricky.
What an interesting race. Definitely. Yep, go on.
I was gonna say, with the gap though, we could see a rematch, not a rematch, sorry, but a replay of race 1, where in that last 10 minutes you come into lap traffic and it brings everybody back together.
It'll depend who's lapping who at that stage, because they're all spread out right now. Who are we looking at right now? Because we don't have the marker. Who is that? Hey, Oztech, how are you, mate? Welcome.
See, I think it might be Wayne. He's coming through for a lap update.
Let's see.
Yep.
Yes, that has to be Wayne.
There you
That
go.
was Wayne that just crossed. 3:58 with a 9. Great lap there for
Wow, that's a very
Amazing Wayne.
good lap. Amazing job. So practice makes you good. Good job there, mate. Good job. Hang in there. So then Ricky Tiki, we'll see. Because what happened in the first race, Space did not crash. He was slow and he was 1 lap down, but Ricky had a crash, which put him at a huge disadvantage as compared to Liquid and Wayne. So it will be interesting to see what the aggregate times are in the end. I mean, right now, the way things stand, ROM runners are very safe in their top position, but the second position is in contest right now between Top Hanger Racing Team and the Sire Racing Team. Very cool. Very good.
Yeah, Wayne took a big bite out of that deficit though that he's in. It's already down to 11 seconds. So in a couple laps, we could be back to shooting range here.
It could be. He had put damage on Liquid Prime's Pulse, and Pulse is not performing at its optimal. Like, that could, because Liquid Prime is a very good racer. So, I mean, there's a gap of 5 seconds between their lap times. Maybe his Pulse is not good, damaged right now.
I definitely think there's some damage there because for most of that first half, they were trading shots and trading damage. So I would not be surprised at all if that Pulse is a little bit worse for wear.
I mean, Wayne did most of the dealing in those trades. He was 80% firing. He just stayed behind Liquid and kept shooting at him. Very cool to see that. So I think that is paying off right now. We gotta see how close they get soon enough. And where is Ricky in this race? Ricky has not finished his 4 laps, so he's still quite far behind.
Yeah, Ricky has a big gap to make up with these two. So he really needs one of them to get destroyed to get back into it, to try to get back on the same lap. But as far as time is concerned, he's got the opportunity to make some quick laps here and try to get down that deficit as much as possible over the next 10 minutes.
Echo, do we have the aggregate time of these guys anywhere? Like, what is their total
we
time?
won't have the combined results.
No, not the
was...
two teams.
Yeah.
Not the 2 teams, but the racers' collective time.
Racers collective time. I could probably provide that after the race. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm looking at the times we have in our race app. Ricky's is 15:29, or maybe we have to consider that he's 1 lap down, but he's just collectively fast.
Ricky still has to.
But that's.
Yeah, Ricky still has to complete a lap.
That's where he is.
Yeah.
Where he is at that lap.
There we go.
Yep,
now that makes sense. Now Ricky's collective time is 19 minutes and 56 seconds. That's what I wanted to look at. So just to give everybody an idea, Liquid Prime's collective time after 4 laps is 16 minutes 45 seconds. Wayne is not that far behind. He's at 16 minutes 57 seconds. Ricky, however, because of crash on lap 1, his total time after 4 laps is 19 minutes and 56 seconds. That really kind of gives a huge advantage to rum runners in first position.
Yeah, rum runners has to feel good now as we're into the final 10 minutes of this deal, and what has been an exciting 2 races so far. The second half of race 1 and the first half of race 2, plenty of combat, plenty of chaos, and then you've got that one moment that kind of stabilized the race there with Wayne getting into that accident. But managed to keep the bike upright and keep going, and just another fast lap at 3:58.
Hey, Space. Come on, man. Like, I do the bug. I find the bugs for you. Space is like, I'm happy to hear that. I'm not the only person who goes like, huh? When Lens asks for something. Echo is very used to this now. Echo is used to
Hi.
it. My
So we
mind.
we ask stuff of each other all the time. Like,
Yeah.
we're creative
Yeah.
types. We know we're not afraid to ask and just be like, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we try this?
Yeah. Yeah. What Echo
Don't
has
look now, but Wayne has caught up. It's the gap is only now 4 seconds, so he is there. And I
Dude,
think we're going to
definitely.
see a recommence of combat between Wayne and Liquid over the final 7 minutes.
That pulse is definitely damaged. Then Wayne has done his job. Oh, what a beautiful! I
There
think
you go,
this is with
that's
the
Liquid taking the
team.
turn. Wayne coming up behind him. They
Right there.
are not 500 meters from each other now.
Wow, good job, Wayne.
Yeah, that pulse is definitely hurt.
If Wayne catches up again, starts shooting. Oh, there we go. They're almost in the shooting range now. We're gonna start seeing pew pew happening from Wayne very soon. What a amazing performance by Wayne. I have to say this. This is exceptionally well. Even when we had the sim racing happening a couple of weeks back, Wayne actually won one of the races just because he's very consistent. He just doesn't crash at all. Great performance, Wayne. That's when we did the testing and we found that the dragonflies and pulses are very hard to track, and also good to see Wayne is following the race director's directions, not cutting any trees. Beautiful job there. We are waiting for our shots to be fired anytime now. Anytime, any
They're gonna be
second.
coming in soon here. He is making up so much time.
An exceptional flying by Oleg. He's glued to that X1. Exceptional talent. There, you can see Ricky going. Liquid Prime going there.
Yeah, there he is right there at the top
Wayne
of your
taking
screen.
his time. You can see them both together. Wayne probably picking his moment now.
Maybe he's gonna pick his. I think Wayne is very, very much concentrated on his racing lines at this stage. That he just wants to be there, because I think Wayne is very, very aware of that. I think that top Hangar Racing team is very, very stable right now, and they have a very good chance to score the second podium. Maybe he's thinking, do I just want to bring this race home? It'd be interesting to see or to know what Wayne is thinking right now.
Well, he's there if he wants to start taking shots. He is well within range.
He's not shooting, but so
Right there, look at that. Physically, right next to each
Right
other
there.
now. What is
Yeah,
Wayne
but
gonna
no
do here?
is he gonna overtake? We have sort of 6 minutes left in the race. It's a very tough call, because if he
Oh, he's going
takes
to the inside.
overtakes,
He could really take some shots here.
yeah, but
I
if he
don't think
overtakes,
he wants.
yeah, I think because if he overtakes, then Liquid will start shooting him. I think that's very, very smart. I think by Wayne. I think he just wants to stay there and not even take the lead. Just stay there and bring the race home. Wow.
That could be the plan. It could be also staging a very sharp turn, like this 90-degree turn before the finish line, where you nail them as they're going straight into that turn. They miss the turn, and you just take the lead. So let's see if that happens. Wayne on the inside line here. He is faster. Is he
Yep.
just gonna straight pass? God, they're
There.
just side by side the whole way.
Absolute side by side action right now. This is where one of them
Wayne
will
is
have
in there.
to.
Liquid knows
Yep.
he's there.
Yeah.
Got a little
Oh,
bit too
Wayne.
far out
No,
in the mid
Wayne,
corner, but
no.
now he gets the inside. And now, did he get up front? Wait for Oleg
No,
to surround
I
him.
think
Yes, he did take the
Wayne-
lead.
Wayne is
Liquid,
gonna wait.
not
Oh,
holding
and
any
right there,
pass.
Liquid.
Oh, Wayne. Oh, there
lets
you go.
off a
There,
shot.
there. I think now Wayne knows that Liquid will not be that kind. He will be shooting, or unless something is wrong with Wayne's guns that they are not firing right now. Let's see. Echo
That's so true. Wayne had a crash. His gun might not be operational.
did make-
That's another way.
Can we, after the race finishes, Echo, just spur of the moment, if we can bring these guys for an interview, a little bit of a chit chat?
Let's bring them in for a chat.
Very interesting. We
I
want
want to
to
know
talk
what
to.
they're thinking.
Right? I want to know it too. In fact, I will love to extend the courtesy to all three teams, to be honest, because man, thanks for competing and entertaining us so much. If that's okay, if we can bring them all in like one by one, starting with the third position. Echo?
We can do that.
That'll be very cool, Echo, if we do that. We didn't discuss this earlier, and this just goes on to show you we just ask each other things.
We're doing it live. And I think
Yeah,
this is
Echo.
such a good
And,
idea. I really want to talk to them now after this race
yeah,
as well.
this is
Just
very
so many
clever,
interesting
because
things.
A lot of strategy there. Ricky Tiki
gotta
just
know.
had crash. Ricky Tiki had a crash. He just joined
Oh,
back again. I just
no.
saw
No,
him joining back
Ricky!
again. Oh, Ricky, because I saw the blue icon pop up, so he definitely had a crash. I'm not sure if he's called it out
There we
or
go.
not, but
Race direction
there we go. There we
confirmed.
go. Yep.
I wonder if Wayne's guns are not working.
Definitely.
I think they're
definitely
not
that has to be
working.
it.
I think that's it. The
Yep.
crash with the tree has rendered it
Lucky.
inoperable.
Lucky for Liquid there. Very lucky. Wow. We have 5 minutes still to go. Oh no, 3 minutes to go in the race.
So we'll be coming back to the last lap here. You can see how much all the
Yeah.
gunfire has slowed us down, because we did 8 laps last time, and we are just, I think, going to be at 7 when we take the white flag. Actually, we
See-
should be at the same amount of laps, just the speeds are going to be down here.
Now see, Wayne can't even play the DRS chicken game because he knows if he goes ahead of Liquid, he's gonna be shot down. And if he crashes and dies, that's gonna lose him the second position. Because right now, I'm not sure, but it looks like Top Hanger team will be taking the second position in the race. Let's see. That's very... Oh, that Fury!
Some fancy
Who was
flying from horror there.
He was just washing his ship. That's how he does it. That's how he saves. Who
That's a quick
saves
way
money?
to clean it. That's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Sometimes my ships get thirsty, and that's what I do. Beautiful. These guys are just literally I'm very sure Wayne is faster than Liquid at this stage, but he's just stuck behind him like the. Let's say we are on a Monaco racetrack. Nobody can overtake. I knew Dash, you will get it.
Yeah, that's a story for another day. But yeah, he's right there. But Wayne,
called-
with that inoperable
Yeah, he
laser
can't
repeater,
overtake.
just can't take the chance of getting up front.
Nope, no, he can't. It's a huge risk for him, and I think this is where the cool mind prevails. And Wayne, if I know anything about him, is that he's very smart. He's very smart. He thinks. He is not like a young teenager who will risk it all. So he calculates things. So good job. White flag, white flag. We are on our last lap, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing this race home. At this stage, we are pretty much confirmed that the Rom Runners will be the winners of the race. What we need to see is who will take the second position. Will it be the Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Team, or will it be the Sire Racing Team? Both teams are very close to me. Both teams are very dear to me. Top Hanger is my own team, and Sire Racing Team, I actually was part of the team when we participated in Race the Worst race a couple of weekends back. As the sun is setting in that permanent position, this is the last lap. What a beautiful race this was.
Sun is setting on what has been 2 great combat races, and we're coming up to the end. Wayne going through the rocks there.
That's a sun.
Pick up some extra time. It makes me wince every time he goes through there, because if you're just a minute degree off, you're going right into those rocks into a crash.
Actually, X1 is pretty good through those rocks. It's the Pulse which usually collides through there. Oh, Wayne just took the lead.
Oh, Wayne got ahead
On
again.
last lap. No. Wayne is smart. There. He's gonna let him go. See.
Well, he got hit again. He got hit again. Oh, and then he went to the rocks, managed to hold on to it.
Yeah. X1 doesn't have much of an issue going over those rocks. None whatsoever. Same for Nox. Nox goes through those rocks very easy. But the Pulse and Dragonfly, those are the troubled bikes going over those rocks. So actually Wayne can go over the rocks and cut his lap time, but well, as we know, he's not in a position to do that because his gun's not working. Oh, he could have
just the
taken him down. He could have taken him down. He had so many laps to do it.
Yeah, that's just the unfortunate part. That gun's not working. He could have really laid in
Yeah.
some shots here.
I mean, we're assuming that. We'll ask Wayne what was going on there. Did he have a deal? But no, Liquid is shooting at him. They both lost their guns. No, Liquid is shooting him, Draconis. When Wayne takes over, Liquid starts shooting. Liquid's guns are not gone. Wayne's gun probably gone.
Yeah, now we're getting a shot. Haru's got Wayne locked, and I think that's the front that is red on Wayne. So I think that gun is, that kind of confirms what we've been talking about.
That
That gun
gun
is
is
not
wasted.
operating.
That's it. And that's the pulse. But the pulse's gun is not gone. It has some damage on its oil tank, but its gun is operational. Well, we have seen it working.
Yeah.
So these guys are just going to bring it home. It'll be interesting to see. Ricky is one lap down at this stage. So, you know, in a way, this might help them because they're not holding each other back, and their gap from Ricky is going to be sustainable. In a weird way, this will help Top Hanger Racing Team to score the second position on the podium because they're staying there and they're not slowing down. Both Wayne's speed is very much dictated by Liquid's speed, which we know is not the top speed, because they're definitely not putting down very fast laps. Like they're putting down 4 minutes 5 seconds, 4 minutes 6 seconds. We know these bikes can easily do 355. So that's not going to help Ricky because they're not shooting each other. They're not slowing each other down. They're just doing an average lap. Ricky's lap time is 6:15. So, okay, they're on the home stretch right now. We can see them coming back to the finish line. Just one checkpoint remains at this stage. Wayne taking a very wide line. I think he's going to jump it now. He's going to take the lead. I think he wants to win this race. That's what he wants to do? No, he wasn't able to do that.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to get there. So Liquid Prime's going to cross the line and take the win in race number 2, and should take the win for the Rum Runners. Wayne, fantastic run. That should
Beautiful
get
performance
third
by Wayne.
into second. And unfortunately, Ricky Tiki, those two crashes, that's going to put Sire back in third as we're waiting for him to come across the line.
Cool minds prevail, and what an amazing performance by Liquid Prime and Wayne. Great racing. There. now Liquid was shooting at Wayne. His guns are definitely working. Hey, Fresh, you were here all this time. GG's, mate. Jellyhead with GG's, everyone. Awesome racing to watch. Congrats to Rum Runners. They are the racing division of Sangus Luna Prime. The second race, they are the winners. Just spread out by 1 second. Actually, look at the last lap time, Dash. Have a look.
Wow, they're almost identical on lap times. 4:02.7 to a 4:02.9. So the margin of victory about 2/10 in that last race.
0.2 of a second in Star Citizen. Their last lap time, Liquid Prime, 4 minutes 2 seconds 777. Wayne, 4 minutes 2 seconds 980. Wow, that was epic. Wayne was definitely faster in the end, but because he didn't have a gun, so okay.
That pulse was
yes.
definitely hurt, and we can ask Liquid
Let's have
about it.
I see your message, Echo. Yep, let's have the times. Okay. There we go. This is our winners. Dash, please do us the honors. We already know.
Third on the podium will be the Sire Racing team of Ricky Tiki and NeoJet. Second is third with Wayne DC and the Space Coder. And on the top step of the podium, the Rum Runners with Liquid Prime and Die Huntsman taking the win today in the Anti-Gravity Racing League ASTER Combat Races.
That was
That was a lot of fun.
That was great. That was a beautiful ASTER racing of Anti-Gravity Racing League. My smile is extra wide because our racing team, Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Department, our first official race, we came second. Fantastic. Which is one better than what we planned. But huge congratulations to Sangus Luna's racing division team, Rum Runners. Great job, guys. You guys were amazing. You guys are great. So great performance from you. And again, the team I also love, Ricky Tiki and Neojet, Sire Racing Team, our Spanish community. I love hanging out with them. I love taking a piss at Ricky Tiki, and he loves to do the same. Congratulations to you guys as well. Neojet had a fateful crash on lap 1 in race 1, which kind of put him down, but he still stayed there. They still came second, but Ricky Tiki had a crash at the end of lap 1, and that put him at a huge disadvantage. And I'm sure he had another crash. That was a great race, guys.
Would you like to chat with them? We can bring in Sire
Let's do it.
out third place.
Let's do it. Let's do this. Guys, if you are here, Space Coder, Wayne from Top Hanger Round, we would love to drag you guys in. And also, this is open to Liquid, Knightsman, Neo, and Ricky Tiki. We are joined. Ricky Tiki and Neojet are with us. Welcome, Ricky Tiki and Neojet.
Hello there.
Hello.
I can
Hello, guys.
hear Ricky. There's anger in your voice, or that's just how you talk to me.
I mean, I just woke up to race straight away, so sort of. Yeah, and a little bit disappointed about the results, for all the outcomes.
Can we start?
Ricky
with
just
Neo?
rolled out of bed and started racing. Unfortunately, Ricky, the two crashes there in race 2. Just talk us through those.
Yeah, the first one I drifted a little bit, but it was fine. Then I got desank and apparently touched a rock I didn't touch at all. And then I got a little bit of bump with the ground, which is not usual. And I started, it was too low in the water. My acceleration got nuked, and it was impossible to properly race, to be honest. So after a while, I just crashed it into something, into the ground.
Oh, okay. You did it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, but into the ground because the bike was so low. So
Okay. Yeah, you were on the Pulse, and Pulse is very low. Pulse is very prone to crashing on rocks and ground. It's completely different dynamic. Yeah.
yeah, no, but it was because I got some damage, and that damage, I just fucked the bike apparently. But yeah, it has to happen eventually.
And how about you, Neo? You had very first checkpoint, very first corner.
Yeah, I lost all the fun of this race because in the first corner I fuck up the gun. I think clip with a rock that never clipped at the clip and break the gun, and then I couldn't shoot anyone in the other race.
Oh.
Oh no.
The funny part of this race, I totally lost it. Because if you see when we go the three of us together, I just was waiting, trying to overtake, but I never could shoot anything. But I mean, the track is really fun, and after the errors in the first loop, I start to take the pace and go by lap. Then I think was when you overtake space, then they start to fight. I catch up them fast, but I couldn't go farther because at the time that I overtake them, they shoot me, go back again, and and halas. But yeah, I mean, it was funny. It was funny. We do the best, but a minimal error always you have to pay. That's it.
Neo, that's okay. You and Ricky, you're exceptionally good. I can say that because I have been with you in a racing team, and just sometimes it's just not your race. Things happen, things go wrong. Unfortunately for both of you, things went wrong on the first lap. The same happened with Wayne in the second race. He had like 3 laps to shoot Luker Prime down.
Yeah.
His gun was damaged. He just couldn't shoot, and he couldn't overtake him.
I was relying on him, and he was following
Yeah.
all the time, and then he didn't have a gun. So
Yeah.
that was my chance.
Yeah, so Rum Runners got very lucky there, but also they're exceptionally well talented. They raced clean and they didn't crash or anything like that, and they brought the race home. It was very interesting, both of these races. But congratulations on the third podium. How did you overall had fun? I know, of course, the race didn't go your way.
Of course, yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
You're very
That's
welcome.
I mean,
We love to see you
yeah.
all.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much. Congratulations, guys.
You will be
you.
taking the
In the
paints
next one.
home with you today, so Echo will be in touch, I'm sure.
I'll be in touch. We're gonna grab our next friends. Thank you both.
That was NeoJet and Ricky Tiki from Saya Racing Team, our Spanish friends. A really good community, great guys. I love talking to them. NeoJet was on screen in last sitcom, by the way, wearing a helmet from Star Wars. We are now joined by a racing team, which is, of course, it's my own racing team. Here we are joined by our racing team leader, Wayne DC, and my dear friend. And Space Coder, Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Department, third. Guys, you came second. Wow, what a performance today.
Yeah, we did really well, I think. Space held his end of the bargain, which was don't crash. I almost crashed. I hit a rock partway through the race and thought, oh no, that's it. You probably heard the comment come out of me. But after that, I lost my gun. So it was sit behind Liquid for the entire time after that.
We were talking about that. So that's when you lost your gun. Yeah, we were wondering why did you do the turnaround, then Draconis and Noes told us that you had a crash. Yeah, but the race was going very well for you until then, Wayne.
Yes, I don't know. I just had one of those moments of disorientation and I lost sight of the edge of that little island as you're coming to the home straight. And I overcorrected and ended up going between the trees. And I thought, oh, well, the best thing I can do from here is actually circle back around the island. And there just happened to be a rock in the way when I was circling back.
Oh, that's sad.
That's tough. And you made up a lot of time there in the last couple of laps eating into it. So we were sitting there, we were expecting the shots to come, and then it just, from your point of view, how frustrating is that, where you see the guy and you know you can slow him down with the laser repeater, but it's just not there?
It was really weird, actually, because we were neck and neck all the way, and every time I shot him, he drops behind me, he shoots me, he gets in front of me, and we were just changing position. So staying behind was actually quite good. It was okay. And then I was just thinking on that last lap, on that white flag lap, what can I do to get in front? So it was cut up over the land, and I normally don't do that, but I thought, well,
we saw that.
Yeah, and I thought I'll take a few chances. What can we do? And I was just hoping I don't go kaboom. But I was just thinking, how do I just catch up that last 100 meters, and I couldn't do it.
You did amazing, Wayne. You were very calm and calculated, and your strategy of do not crash paid off. Thank you for leading the Top Hanger Racing team. I adore what you're doing for the racing team, and thank you. This is personal. Thank you so much for doing that. And do I have a promise from you that Top Hanger will participate in the future events as well?
Oh, definitely. We're looking forward to the Pfizer race. We've got the Space Coder. We've got my brother Blortorg. He's looking forward to it as well. We've put in a lot of practice. The muscle memory is there. All we've got to do is just not make those silly little mistakes.
Let's talk to Space Coder now. Hey, man, I hope you had a good time today.
Well, for a first time, it wasn't bad.
You were racing with top talent, mate.
Well, exactly. You put me in there with top racers, and then you were like, "Oh, you should go faster." I'm like, I think, considering that two top racers were up against me, and I got lost, and nobody could figure out where I was because my game froze, and I overshot a turn, and I'm like,
"Oh,
where the heck am I?" And nobody knew. Wayne actually figured it out after like 2 minutes of just turning around.
Oh, yeah.
And then, they finally caught up on their +1 lap. And I'm like, well, you guys are like getting in front of me and flying straight like I'm not going to shoot at you. and then they both got the full capacitor at least 3 times, both of them.
You did good. That was a lot of
You
entertainment.
brought
We really
so
enjoyed
much
it.
chaos to the race. We're so proud of you. You don't have to be the fastest.
Space,
You were MVP. We got a poll into chat, and Stream voted you MVP for most damage brought. So you should be proud of that.
Well, I am.
Yes,
Like I
you were
said in the
definitely
chat,
driver of the day.
You were the driver of the day.
I may be a terrible racer, but I'm okay in a dogfight, and these guys made it a dogfight, so...
It was meant to be a dogfight. Thank you for doing that. We were missing that. That was good fun. I hope you enjoyed this kind of, because you've been playing Star Citizen for a very long time. I hope you enjoyed this experience of being in a professional race.
Well, yeah, I'm working on a video documenting my journey from not knowing anything about racing, besides that it exists, to where like, oh, I'm actually gonna participate in a race, and now I'm like, I'm writing out the script, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to say, and capture my impressions. Echo, I would love to interview you for a couple things when I'm ready. I will let you know, and then
Message
I guess
me
that could be.
anytime. And also,
Space.
as a content creator yourself, go ahead and tell Stream, where can people find you? What channels, what websites? Tell us your socials.
Well, you can find me in a lot of places. You can find me on YouTube, where I generally whinge about Star Citizen, and I tell them how I would do it better, because apparently I am able to do that as a software developer. And then you can also find me on armory.thespacecoder.space and holler.thespacecoder.space, which are 2 very useful applications that I made. And I also occasionally stream on Twitch when I feel like it and the weather is not trying to kill me.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you, Armory is a very good tool. The link is there. I posted it. You know, the new patch that's just gonna drop, where we're gonna have a lot of skins for all the 4 federations. The second link of the Holler app, you're gonna need that. Check it out, and you can thank me
You're gonna
later.
need that.
You're gonna need that. This will be very useful. And for your video and interview, these documentary that you're doing, Space, I am always available for an interview. Just ask me.
I think I'm gonna have to, since you made me.
Dash as well.
Yes.
Well, I mean, aligning the timelines between the time zones between the 4 of us is nigh impossible, I think.
Yep. No,
I mean, we can get for a race. We can do it again.
Yeah. You're coming back again next weekend, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Exactly.
Thanks for doing
we
this.
could schedule it around that.
All we gotta do now is grab DashMaster into this racing team and make him part of this, and we will not be biased at all. We just want Top Hanger to win every single time.
Yeah, there's no bias going on here. Definitely no conflict of interest. Any journalist that is looking into it is a crook.
Well, congratulations, guys. You are walking away with the second position today. Amazing achievement. And you will be taking home 2 racing suits, one for each one of you. Congratulations.
You know what's kind of screwed up? I actually wanted the paint for the hoverbike.
Oh, well, you can talk to Sire Racing Team, I'm sure.
Because, like, I don't even know what the racing suits look like. I think there are only, like, 2 of them?
No, they're very good. You will enjoy them at all.
I need to look it up.
Yeah. Echo will be in touch, and I'm very sure.
After.
Yeah.
But thank you both for coming. We're going to bring on our next group of friends. Thank you both.
That was Top Hanger Intergalactic Racing Team, who came second, and now we are joined by the winners of the race today, Da Knightsman and Liquid Prime from Rum Runners. Welcome, guys, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hello. Thank you.
So I guess we can start with Liquid. It was a dogfight there for most of race 2, trading shots there with Wayne. Talk us through your race.
Starting off in the beginning of the race was rather interesting. The moment the guns went live, it was just an exercise in dodging shots.
You were weaving pretty good. We saw that.
They didn't give me any other choice. To the point where by lap 3 I had to give it to Wayne, get out of his way, because I was getting red in the body.
Oh.
and I was risking a death, and I preferred to not lose a lap. I just got lucky with his misdirection.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, 'cause-
Wayne had a crash, and that gave you a lead, and then he had to catch up to you.
Yep. Yeah, I had given it up the first spot at that point, so I wouldn't die to him, and then he crashed immediately afterwards.
We could tell how damaged the bike was on the lap times, even when you did get the lead, because Wayne was catching up to you there at the end, but you managed to hold on and die in race 1. It looked like it was going to be comfortable, and then the last 8 minutes happened.
Yeah,
That-
it was all smooth until I had to catch up to space, and then it was just either I overtake him and he shoots me, or I try and knock him out.
But that was a fantastic race in the last 8 minutes, because after all, a combat race. How much did you guys this strategy play for you die? Like, did you at some point think that okay, I'm gonna manage this somehow, weave a lot?
A bit of everything, to be honest. I mean, I had to weave if I overtake space, and there was also Neojet behind me at one point. So I had to make sure that I don't give them the opportunity to knock me out. Not to mention, I also wanted to make sure that I stay in the lead and get clear of space and Neojet. And it took me a solid 8 minutes to do that, but at the end, I luckily got past them.
You had a very healthy lead, especially because Neo had a little bit of a crash at the very first checkpoint, but you were pretty fast. You guys were you definitely had the fastest times, like 3:55. That's what you guys were putting down, as compared to the second race where we got 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Those were the fastest laps, and so you definitely helped this race bring home for runners. That was a very, very good performance. You were very consistent too.
Thank you. I think even Neojet had a very good time. He was very close to me, but
he didn't have guns.
Yeah, I think that was hopeful.
He didn't have guns, and in the second race, Wayne didn't have guns because for the last 3 laps, Wayne and Liquid, you were just flying together. It was like we were watching the Monaco Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, I noticed. I was like, huh, I'm not getting shot at. He must have crashed and destroyed his gun.
Yeah,
It definitely helped me relax a little bit and be okay with him knowing that if he overtook at any point, I could just shoot and stop him.
It was a very interesting race. Very interesting race. Thanks for all the entertainment.
But thank you for putting this
And
on
thank
for
you
us.
for the support. Yeah, we'd love to see you again. I'm sure we will. Thank you both for coming. I'll be in touch with your prizes very soon. We're gonna let you go. Then we've got another announcement to share with everyone. So stay tuned. We're not done yet.
See you guys in 2 weeks.
So you guys enjoy your geos. Fantastic. And I'm very sure one of you will be going to Viclo very soon to make it jumpy and shooty. Cool announcement, Echo. What is this cool announcement? I do not have any idea.
We have one more thing to show you all before we let you all go. Check out this video, which we released a couple of weeks ago if you've been paying attention. Let's have a look at Enzia Racing's special announcement. That's right. You read that right. Crux Cup is coming back, and it's expanding in the best ways you can possibly imagine. You can expect to see a brand new endurance championship that creates esports ship racing legends. And if you've been paying close attention to NZ's website or Discord, you'll know that a Cargo Olympics is also coming from us very, very soon. We have a snippet from the Stellar and Cargo Olympics event guides we can share with you. The opening introductions to both of these guides. So let's get started with Stellar. Linz, take it away.
So the Crux Cup is continuing, which is awesome because we had the 24-hour race, the very first at the 10 years of the Crux Cup. So Echo thought in her infinite wisdom that, let's just continue it. And literally this is how it happened, I'm imagining. And now we will be continuing this within the same year in 2955. The first one of these races is going to be the Stellar, and not the races, but the championship is going to be the Stellar Endurance Championship. So this will be the gold standard in spaceship endurance sim racing, and one of the best social community experiences that you can ever have in Star Citizen. So the Crux Cup Stellar Endurance Championship invites organizations, all the organizations, to build racing divisions, fly your banners and your colors, raise it up, support individuals to compete, score points across multiple Grand Prix weekends, races for a spot on the top 15 Interstellar Championship leaderboard. So this will be top 15 champions. And this will be dictated over multiple races. Just like the Formula One discipline, we are trying to bring that into the fold so that individual victories will matter, but how you perform over the whole season will matter even more. And these 15 top will be known as the Godly 15 in that voice. And so these will be the pilots who will be the most acclaimed. So another chance to prove your skill and grab more prizes. This is the Crux Cup Stellar Endurance Championship.
Prizes and titles. And next up we have the opening introduction for the Crux Cup Cargo Olympics. Here's what it says. DashMaster, take it away.
Well, if you are a delivery or cargo player, you are going to love this. The Crux Cup Delivery and Cargo Olympics are a brand new non-combat box and SCU racing experience with a focus on fun and amateur racing, and are aiming to be one of the best social community experiences that you can have in Star Citizen. Crux Cup invites organizations to build a cargo hauling race team and put the call out to their cargo shipping players to have some fun by posting a run towards the Crux Cup Delivery Challenges for a chance at some nice prizes, and also to consider participating in the Crux Cup Cargo Olympics finale as a group of friends in a fun SCU hauling race across the systems of Star Citizen.
So there you have it. You'll get the full event details this July 1st on nzracing.com. So what are you waiting for? If any of this interests you, now's the time to join in and race together. Get in our event Discord, discord.gg/nzracing, and get ready because things are only going to get even more fun in the Star Citizen community.
We actually tested a part of the Cargo Olympics with Echo, and it is ridiculous. It's so good. It's a completely different kind of race, which I think we definitely need in Star Citizen. So I'm not going to reveal any details, but this is going to be very, very entertaining. And yes, I'm looking at you, Frozen. Flash freezers need to do it. Any orgs who are interested in cargo hauling, yes, I think this is the chance for them to bring into NZR Racing and have a little bit of fun. Cloud, we will talk to you about mining, not a problem. Oztech is, I love the comment that Oztech has put up there, like, I hope Crux Cup never finishes. Yeah, let's have a 48-hour race then. Oh my god. Shall we do the shoutouts now and we finish the stream?
I can take care of
Let's
that. So first, I want to thank all the racers and the event staff that are here for an incredible 2 hours of racing here in the ASTER combat races. Gentleman Jez, Southern Cross Alliance, was our race director. Draconis NZ and Tiger Weiss were our race timers, both representing Southern Cross Alliance. Camera operators, Horo from Southern Cross Alliance, HMS Thunderwolf, an independent player, and Oleg Lime from Turbor Corporation. It was not Oleg official this week.
Yeah, he didn't crash at all.
During the camera work. And our checkpoint officers, of course, Nox Vardine of the Grey Wardens, Feifei of the Seatbelts, and Cloud of Southern Cross Alliance. And of course, thank you to Cloud Imperium Games for making the best damn space sim we've ever had in Star Citizen. And you can find me on social media at DKJunior12, speeder68.bluesky.social, and we'll have more about this tomorrow on the Extra Mile at 8 p.m. on Monday night on youtube.com/IE Sports Radio, and you can hear the audio version wherever you get your podcasts.
That's DashMaster. Thanks for joining this weekend. Dash will again be coming in a couple of weekends to help us commentate the Icarus Championship. Next weekend, I'll be coming back with Frozen for the Pfizer class, which is the amateur class. Now, where can we find you? I have never even seen you.
That's right, I haven't streamed in a month, but I intend to change that. You can find me on the Twitch channel below, twitch.tv/EchoBit. I'm also EchoBits on X and EchoBit on Blue Sky. So give me a follow. Look out for the next time we run a stream, because I'm going to be streaming and going around different communities. I'll visit lands, I'll take Dasher. We're going to check out the new tracks that are coming with Stellar. So if you want to check those out, also have a look at Anzia Racing's YouTube channel. You can see those tracks right now. And I can't wait to show you all. July 1st can't come soon enough. We got so much to talk about. We're going to talk about more, I doubt it, on the Pfizer race. So look forward to that. Mint,
Those tracks
where can
are
we find you?
amazing. Yes, well, I stream now. Sometimes, mostly during the weekends. We do a lot of, mostly art in Star Citizen. I do Star Citizen artwork, so you can join me on Twitch and have some fun. Very, very, very casual streams, just chatting like this. Usually I forget to turn my microphone on, so remind me if I do that. And of course, I hang around Anzia Racing. I love to come here and commentate on races because I absolutely love it. Now that we have a racing team, I have another invested interest. I am on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm a machinima maker. I make Star Citizen machinimas. Top Hanger is actually one of the machinimas. There are 3 episodes out, so if sometimes you feel like you want to watch something other than the informational content, just go find me on YouTube and watch a couple of those machinimas. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for the great time. Thanks for the great race today. That was very entertaining. 2 short races, but my god, they were punchy. Did you guys have fun, Echo and Dash?
It was amazing.
I had a lot of fun. Good. Can't wait till the next race.
That was genuine
I want to do more
entertainment.
combat racing.
Yes.
We'll do it again next year. You can expect to see
Yes.
Astra return. We'll keep it as a combat race. They worked out really well.
Fingers crossed for Mountains of Mayhem, baby. Yes, that's the race which
It's
excites
coming.
me. Echo, we are happy to just finish our stream now. We will be back next weekend with our next race in the Anti-Gravity Racing League 2955 with Anzia Racing next weekend. For the time being, this is all. Goodbye from us. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You guys were awesome.
Thank you, everyone. We love you very much.
See you next
and is it
time.
race day yet?
It's more than a feeling, we're building a dream that we've always had.